Hello, hello! Happy Saturday! I am putting on water decal for the Beguir-Beu, which is one of my first model kit on this channel. I really did think I was gonna close the book on this kit, but I saw this model decal on the store as I was shopping for more kits and stuff, so I thought that it'd be a nice sort of treat for myself because I think it will enhance the way it looks and everything, despite costing like a premium just to get some third-party water decal for this. Yes, welcome. I am your local moon bunny VTuber, Jueri. Hi, welcome you guys in here. Oh, it's my first time using this here. Hello, what's up? Welcome. Thank you for being first. Congrats for being first, actually. Howdy Tao, Javoco, hello. Inja, howdy. Lysergic, hello. Joe Bob, hello. Relic Search, welcome. Holland, hello. Wait, actually, I think we've got Holland twice, my bad. Hello, Jueri in Beguir-Beu. I just don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. I keep saying that because they don't ever mention the name of this mobile suit in the anime at all. I only ever found out about the name of this thing because of online forum and posts, but I'm wondering where do people figure out the name for these things if it's not posted anywhere? That's what I'm wondering about. I said hello twice, so it makes sense. No, don't call me out. Hola, Delo. Hola, Kausas. Okay, let's get to the main scene here. A few things about this, right? The guide. There's no guide with this. You have to get the guide online on the website. This is my first model kit, y'all. Wait a minute, there's no music here. Wait, we get the music here too. And let me see. Where is it? General BG? Is this the one? I forgot which one it was. Oh no, it's this one! Okay, you're gonna hear two of them for a bit. That's my old one I haven't really used yet. How nostalgic! Oh, so this first kit was back in January, as you may have remembered. And it's not the prettiest. You can't really see on the camera here, but I did try to do some panel lining on this with some really dumb what is it? Sharpie? Oh, it's not Sharpie, it was like a fine liner of some sort. And so it does look kind of crummy if you look too closely. I can try showing you guys what it looks like, but I have to configure the video a little bit to make that happen. So let me try that out real fast here. Zoom. I think I turned on the zoom here, but I've turned on the zoom. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, too far back. And then we'll just try to focus this. We'll try. You see it? Maybe I don't have to work. Oh, there you go. Oh my god, you see it. You see the stuff in there. Okay. But yeah, that's how it looks. It doesn't look that great. I will admit that fully. So, we're gonna try to dress it up with some water decal. Yes. Now, crazy thing about this, let me introduce the water decal I'm working with. It's called Simp. S-I-M-P. Yes, that word, Simp. And it cost $8 from where I got it from, but I found that on their store. They actually sold it for $6, so I got scammed out of $2. That's besides the point. There's no instruction with this because you have to pull it on the website and everything. That's what the back can look like, and they'll tell you like, hey, do not use excess force in decal, and not safe for children, yada yada. I actually had like what is it? A X-Acto knife, but I can't find it, which I'm kind of afraid about because now there's a chance that maybe I'm stepping on it or something later down the line. And so we're gonna have to use our trusty old like miniature scissors here and use for nails and whatnot. But that's what we have for today. Release him. Revisiting past, still improving them. Just like me, for real. I rarely ever do this, but I've been kind of eyeing this sticker for a long while. I saw this when I first got this kit, but I was unsure about how much I was willing to commit into my first kit. And now I kind of regret not buying it together, because I think it would have been fine purchase to make in the first place. Nice packaging. Alright, so when you first get it, it'll have this sheet here. It looks washed out because there's like what is it? A little wax paper on top of it, and it is a little bit sticky too, so it's not like your normal sticker that you take off, peel, and then slap on. You do have to use water to go with this so that it slides around purposefully for you to put it into place. So that's what we have here. Now your master hand can fix the beginner mistakes. There is some beginner mistakes. I do recall like cutting off more than intended. I just don't remember where it was. One thing about lighter color model kit is that their nubs are really prominent as opposed to darker colored ones, in my opinion. Because when you snip off the piece from the runner, it creates a lighter tone, and that lighter tone will show through, as seen in some parts here. You can kind of see it on camera, but there's splotch here, so obvious. Could have bought a carton of milk. We have a cup of water here. Is this a cup of water? It's actually a cup that Mama Han got as a Christmas gift. It says Boss Lady on the side. I don't know if I can't spill it to show you guys what it looks like, but maybe you'll see it. No, you can't see it. That's alright. But yeah, it comes with decal for multiple suits. Actually, yes, that is true, because this is the prototype for a mobile suit that they'll show up in the later parts of The Witch from Mercury. So this sticker sheet actually covers a number of them. I don't want to like change the pose, I'm gonna be real with you, but I have to for this one maybe. Because the posing on this, I don't really pose mine or change it all that often. The instruction here behind the sheet. Lighter color plastic tend to more forgive mistake in my opinion, that's why I often suggest a white kit to beginners. Well, if you're doing a white kit, for sure it will not show, but when you move away from a white kit, then stuff still shows through. In the case of lavender, it does still show through here. Pouring it out to show it's such a funny thought. Not my desk, not my desk. Alright, ultimate unlimited potential. Step 1, cut out the portion needed for the model. Step 2, dip into the water decal for no more than 5 seconds. Okay, so for the Zoid, they did say 10 seconds. I think they said 10 to 30 seconds for my Zoid, so that was my mistake. This one says 5 seconds, so we don't need to worry about it being like submerged for longer than intended. Step 3, tilt the decal is able to move on the supporting paper. Slide decal onto the model surface. And step 4, press decal to the surface with a swab. Then roll swab or decal 2 to 3 times and then firmly attach. I actually forgot to get some swabs, which is actually like a really integral thing. I felt like I was super ready for the stream, and I forgot the cotton swab. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I'll be back. Oh my god, not the camera, not the camera. Oh my god. I can't move the camera. I need to lock that in place. I always forget. I always forget. Alright. I'll be back now. What up? Okay, I got some swab. Some Q-tip, one might say. I believe Q-tip's the name of the brand, but that's the term that everyone kind of just uses for them. Let's put it here. And of course I'm going, where I gotta go run and grab the swabs. Trademarks show up very prominently on dark plastic like black, navy, and blue. I kind of find that... yeah, that tends to be true. I can't say it too much because most of my stuff is pretty light colored model kits, but yes, I agree with you. Okay, a couple of back. Okay. Let me get this here. Okay, I have the swabs and everything. I'll pull up the instruction and then I'll tell you guys about some things. Oh my god, these instructions are really scary actually. Let me show you guys what the instruction looks like to me here. I think this will be a learning experience for people who plan to buy from this place. I'll save it and add image of the instructions here. The instructions themselves are it's just pictures. There's no words to tell you what to do, where to put things. So this is what it looks like. This is what I'm looking at least, and there are 3 pages, or at least 3 screenshots I should say, of this on the website. It's gonna be a long project. I probably have to do a decent amount of it on my own time. I want to finish this before I leave. Probably not gonna be able to finish this by next week for sure. It might have to be something I complete even after I come back from vacation. I'll make sure to post the calendar schedule for the community tab to show you guys when I'm gonna be out of the channel and everything. So I'll do that when I can. But yeah, that is what I'm looking at. They give you the numbers, and luckily the sheets themselves have the numbers labeled onto them. Howdy, Miss Jueri. Hello, welcome. Howdy, Ramanish RD. So yeah, yesterday I was out. I woke up about 5 AM because... Okay, well, I made a really dumb mistake, and it's totally on me. The day before, Friday, Mama Haan said, hey, you know, call to make an appointment for a haircut or something. Try to get the earliest time you can. So I was like, okay, I didn't think too much about it, right? And I'm someone who sleeps until 11 AM. 11 AM at worst. And so I called the hair salon, like, hey, can I get a appointment for 2 on Friday at the earliest convenience? And they're like, okay, the earliest time we got is 9:30, is that okay? And I had like flashbacks to when I woke up at 9:30, and I was thinking, oh, maybe this is a bad idea, but Mama Haan did want like early. She's more of a morning bird than I am about these things. And so we got the 9:30 appointment, and then suddenly I feel like a tinge of regret because it takes about an hour or so just to get to the city, getting ready in the morning, eating breakfast, getting clothes, dressed up and everything. And so I'm thinking, oh man, I made a mistake. And so I woke up about 5 AM, 5:50, because I was worried that my alarm clock was gonna run overtime. And so it was just a rough day. It was a rough day because I'm a night owl that had to wake up early, and I just it took me out. That's why I couldn't stream Resident Evil yesterday. I just did not feel like I could provide the best I could for you guys, so that's why. Okay, one thing to notice with this is that there's actually repeating numbers on this. I'm not actually sure. Wait, is this for multiple sheets? I just realized this. Oh, yeah, that's my bad, because we did have to catch the train at 8:20. Originally 7:20, but I missed that time, so I was like, okay, we'll catch the 8:20 train. And so we got to the city around the appointment schedule time. We were late about like 15 minutes, unfortunately. Would have been delirious? I was delirious, bro. Okay, so this is the sheet, right? I was wondering why there were repeats of number 1. Like this one labeled has a 1 next to it. This one also has a number 1 next to it, and this one also has a number 1. And I realized that this one actually covers 3 kits. This says here the Beguir-Beu, so this whole section is for this guy right here. But then we have one for the Mikhails, which I have actually done, but I haven't really posted into the community chat. You guys remember the Mikhails? Mikhails was the... Well, this is the prototype for the Mikhails, so I could do this for my other one. And this one is for the Beguir-Pente. I think it's called Beguir-Pente. It's the black version of this guy that appeared later in the series. So you get quite a few characters or character or model kit that you can do for this one sticker sheet. So I guess it makes sense for the price tag was that. Price tag is supposed to be about $6, so you're paying what? $2 each for these different decals. 11 PM, that's why you're up till 2 AM last night? Last night? What do you mean? I was trying to avoid... Okay, I did message her at 2 AM. But listen, last night, I was trying to make sure that I fell asleep at the usual time that I always do, which is about 2 AM-ish. It sounds horrible, but I get my 8 to 9 hours sleep by waking up at 11, so I'm asleep from 2 to 11. But on the day of I was trying to go to the city of Mama Haan, I slept about 12. So I was sleeping 2 hours earlier, but I still woke up kinda... Oh, it's just business. It's true. It's just true. Okay, I'm not lying to you about these things. Should I go in order or should I go by like the section of these guys? Maybe I should go... Nah, I don't think I can do an order. This thing doesn't show you when it's left in order. Alright, first one, 26. I was asking her a very important question, okay? Is that so wrong? Is it so wrong just to ask her a few questions here and there about some things? Wait, why is there multiple of these things? Okay, we'll do our best. But this is hard, because I don't know where to cut. I don't know. Let me pull up the thing again. The top of the head says 26, 22, 23, 27. Problem is that all that number is like in the middle of the sheet, so I didn't know how to go about that. Okay, well, I'll do my best. I'll do my best here. I'll cut the middle of the sheet. 26 is actually this row right here. This row going down. That's all 26 individually. As long as you get enough sleep. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Doesn't matter what time I sleep. I could have worked the graveyard shift and I'd be okay. Maybe I should work for something easier, like 39 first. I don't think I can do 39. Wait, these things are really tiny. Okay, I'll do 39. Oh god, I'm scared of cutting into the stickered portion. This is so small. This is all gonna be like tiny detail no one's gonna ever notice except me. But I just want it to look good. That's the whole thing with it. That's the whole thing with these kids. They're only looking good towards for you, the creator. There's 2 AM, I'm not awake. I know! Okay, Tao, just because I messaged you at 2 AM, which is my latest convenience for you, it's because I expect you to answer to me in the morning, okay? We're in the age of live messaging services. You're not supposed to be awake at the time I hope you're not awake at 2 AM. It just works for my schedule, what I do, and how I go about my day. It's only 5 hours for a 5 AM wake up. I know, I can't help it, bro. My brain is just nervous that I was gonna sleep through the alarm. It just happens pretty often. Alright, so this is 39. We're gonna work on this thing here inside. I'm gonna try decorating the section here. Can I cross these out? Wait, hold on. Let me like cross out. I need to open this image and you cross it out in like a picture or something. Can I use like snipping tool here? This is a lot, guys. This is kind of overwhelming to me because they give you so many. If you hear the Microsoft screen cap snipping tool, you didn't. You wouldn't want to throw off the schedule and start the sleep schedule rotation. That's awful. I did my best. I actually slept when I came back, and I slept until the stream time. I was like, okay, it's not working. I can't do this. No sane person should be able to wake up at this hour and then not push through another stream. I don't think I could do it. I think I'll be a zombie during the RE stream, which is ironic because you know we're the one hunting the zombies and stuff. Alright, I'm looking at the timer here. They said about 5 seconds, right? Okay, no more than 5. That's already right there, 5. I'm supposed to let this slide through, but it's so tiny. It's so funny. Okay. So they say. What is swab? This is not backward. It shouldn't be backwards, so I have to put it like which way is the orientation of these? Okay. I lost my X-Acto knife. I know it sounds dumb, like how do you lose a knife? But I did. I lost the knife somehow. I'm the crazy one in this entire thing. Oh god. Hi Chris, hi, and hello, welcome Ned. Welcome. I usually use a scalpel to cut decal the middle of the sheet. We're playing this on hard mode. I have to figure that out. I might be in the pencil holder. That's crazy if I did have it in the pencil holder. Okay. Look, we're gonna have to apply this to here. This to on here. Okay, that came out really easily. Okay. Okay, maybe I can use my finger for this. Oh no, I don't think I can use my finger for this. I don't know why. It just looks like my finger will just make it stick. It's kind of like a digital snail mail. Big EP theory. How many plushies do you sleep with? Too many. I think about 8 of them. They fall off the bed after a while. Mama Han and I, during our spring cleaning the house and stuff, we switched out the winter bed sheets for the spring one. And she asked if I wanted the weighted blanket on there, and I was like, yeah, I want the weighted blanket. She said, no, you're not gonna have the weighted blanket. It's gonna be too hot. And you know what? She's wrong, because it got really cold for the past couple weeks for some reason. Oh yeah. Okay, there you go. It actually looked really nice there. 8 plushies, Hololive. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I would say about 8. Looking back at the bed right now, that's about 8 of them. A small paintbrush is really good for signing them off. I agree. I just have to make do what we have here. We have to make do. Rolling it off here? This is actually some really detailed information about how to apply it if you're a first timer. Surface swab and roll swab decal 2 to 3 times until firmly adhere to the surface. Here. Okay. Oh, okay. These are pretty high quality, I would say. I'm not used to working with this. I worked with the Zoid one, and that was different because you know they have to. The kit by itself is already decently priced, so they can't be bothered with the proper water decal sticks on like that. That's gonna. That's good now. Cold in June? It gets pretty cold at night in here. It really does. Okay, let me check the pencil cup real quick. Maybe you're back. Reach over. It is my. It might be real. It might be one of the kits. I have to open up my box and then maybe see if there is it. It's definitely in one of the boxes. I can't fathom where I would put it in which of the box. I don't know. I want to look through all of it just for the exact knife. I don't want to. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I'll try to go search for my house for it. Hi, Blue. Hello, Blue. Blue. Welcome back from Combo Breaker. You guys are looking at the face of the champion of the Tekken tournament. He's insane on the Lily. First one down. Let's go. Let's go. It's so minuscule. You can't barely see it. There it is. The white blurry line here is a sticker. All right, try my best here. Let me see if I can apply to like the bigger ones. It's so hard to want to like go into it because there's just so many of them. Alright, let me see if we can fill in the big one. Number 5 is pretty decently large. We're gonna go all over the place. I would hate to, but I think I have to for this one. Jueri sleeping 1/4 of the bed. You ever consider that maybe I'm sleeping in a queen size bed? A queen size bed, like the gods intended? Okay, here it is. What do you sleep in, huh? A king size bed can accompany like 20 plushies, bro. A queen size bed, just as much. Actually thinking about it, an eyeline brush might be perfect for signing them off too. No, I don't have an eyeline brush. No, you are very knowledgeable about female products. I'm so surprised sometimes. Gonna step away for a while. Okay, take care. It's a pleasure catching your HANDCAM stream. It's pretty chill. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. HANDCAM streams to me are sort of like Fauna's like Minecraft stream. They're just more of a common place for people to gather after the busyness and hodgepodge of things that happen in a week. Some people may argue that having like repeating content may not be good for growth or whatever, but I feel like for my channel it's pretty integral, at least for what I'm trying to build, you know, having people come to a common place every week in this chat and whatnot. Oh, okay, the glaze. Was it a glaze, bro? Come on. Bro actually met Harada himself so he can congratulate his win. It's crazy. It's crazy. 513th place. I went 3-2. I'm basically pro. Okay, come on. That's like better than like most Tekken players. Most Tekken players stay home and not do the tournament stuff to prove anything. You did that. You went the extra mile. That's pretty cool. I think you should give yourself credit for that kind of thing. I'm marking this off here. This is done. Number 5. Alright. I mean, it's gonna be done, but... Number 5... This is a decently sized emblem here. It's gonna be placed around here. So we'll see that. This Gundam looking poggies for real? I sleep in the queen. What bed size you guys be sleeping in? Honestly, I feel like king size is so overkill. Because I remember a lot of my childhood. In my childhood, I would sleep with my parents. But you know, it's like economical to share one AC during the summer as like a 5-year-old. Okay, so that's about 5 seconds, I think. So that's why I think king size bed are overkill because you can fit so many people on it. When they're bringing back Heihachi, he's still there. His soul lives on in the lives of other players. Don't you know? Oh my god, these are. Uh-oh, number 5 is actually sliding off to it. I didn't realize that was a decal. I didn't realize that. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I see the number 5 just sliding around, but that's not what I want. Need this kind of lining up really, really close. Okay, we'll just slide it off and then move it properly and everything. I has tea. Okay, welcome back, Inja. I slept in the California Kings. What is that? What is a California King? Is there a size above the king too? I was not aware there was a bit more to the king himself. What is this? Only accessible to people in California or something? What is that? Oh, okay, that's good. I don't want to rip the water decal. That's been my fear since the first time I did it. First time I did it, it ripped a couple and now it's really fearsome. My room was more bed than room. Oh, I have a king size bed. For yourself only? Unless you got other people in there. It's true, it's true. And 513 is still better than 2/3 of the people. I would say more than 2/3. I feel like not many people actually really go to competitions in general. That's a lot of FGC players are insecure. I'm gonna tell you right now. God, I could say so much about the FGC community. I feel like from what I've seen on Twitter, at least from the pro player stuff, because my own experience is like compared to like League of Legends competitive scene. I always think it's so weird how FGC players don't like it when people re-upload their replays. I'm just like, why you just get better, just get good, 5head. Watch out for those rogue numbers. Yeah, I gotta watch out. If it's printed on the sheet, it will slide off. It's my first time having the number slide off. It's so funky because you're gonna see like a random number 5 here. Okay, it looks like it's starting to dry out a little bit more. This one feels a lot better than the one I did for Zoid. Simp decal might be the way to go. It feels like it's actually sticking on too. I don't have to worry about sneezing on it by accident on it and having it fly away and whatnot. Okay. I know it's blurry right now because I'm scared of turning on the focus on the camera and then like having it like zooming in and out, zipping and whatnot. Actually, let me see if I can try to let you see the zoom in parts of this if I can. The first one on there. Alright, focus. I got the manual zoom here. There you go. Yeah, you can see it now. Oh no, you see my shoddy line work too. Why is it so shoddy? This is me trying to repent for my past mistakes on my first kit. That's what this is right now. This is me apologizing for him being one of my first kids. Dealt by my own hands. Cartoon Heihachi Mimashima is dead. Grab a toothpick or something, Juju. Is it better for sliding your decal around than metal tools? I could. I don't feel like going down for it though. It's all good. Don't worry. Don't worry. I swear they'll bring him back. He's too good. Why can't you just play the panda? Or not panda, bear? Play like the bear or something. I feel like you'll get your Heihachi fixed through either of those guys. This is 27 on this? Is there another big one? Is there another big decal? Alright, this was number 10, so these serrated lines. I'm going all over the place. I normally try to do a systematic way, but right now I'm just trying to get the biggest piece onto there and then worry about the smaller detailed stuff later on. So I'm gonna cut down these 2 wigglies here it's gonna be around the kneecap area. Yeah, a lot of whining, insecure players and whining insults. Cartoon, they probably will somehow. They're gonna support the game for a decade like they suggested. Eh? Really? It's not doing so well without Heihachi? Heihachi was the deciding factor for people's game purchases? That's wild. I feel crazy. I don't know where we're just supposed to go. I might have accidentally cut the 5 and I need the 5 for something else. I think that's what's happening here. I hope not. Okay, we'll do our best. I need to cut out, I might have to segment out my cutting stuff too. I used to play him, so I am also sad he's gone. Ray is cool, but not worth the sacrifice. Whoa! I actually have not read that opinion on anywhere actually, because it seems like a lot of people really like the Heihachi got isekai into an anime girl's body kind of thing. Verified decal sometimes companies cooking out here. I'm actually trying to add words that are not there. Apologies. I was gonna say sometimes, but I don't think we can say sometimes when it's my first and only time with it. How do you pronounce Beguir-Beu? The name's so confusing. I don't know, man. I just read it and it imprints a sound in my mind. I can't tell you what it sounds like at all. I can't tell you, bro. I wish I could. Alright, so these are gonna be in the section here. What's the 9 too, huh? 9's on the inside. Should we work on the inside? We should work on the inside this first. No. We should get the 10s first. I've seen the name pronounced in every way possible. We should just toss it into like a French Google Translate to get the reading of it, because it looks like a French word to me. Beguir-Beu? Maybe it's just Beguir-Beu, but there's no bow on this guy. No, it's not like they need Heihachi, but I just assume after a decade they'll basically have every Tekken character ever in Tekken 8 like a Smash Bros. Ultimate. No, that's what Tekken 10 is for, bro. Tekken 8 is just a pipeline to 10. 10 is where they're gonna go all out and they have to exceed expectation and whatnot. You know, Tekken 8 was the first game I ever played story mode in a fighting game ever. That's the first time for me at least, and it's kind of neat. Right, so I'm actually not gonna bother cutting this separately. I'm just gonna dip them both in. I kind of don't want number 10 in his knees, so I'm gonna knit that off because I know it's 10 anyways. I kind of didn't like the numbers slid around. I understand why I did that though, because they're just be too much of a hassle to do the numbers separately with a different ink. Good evening, Silver. Hello. To me, I say Beguir-Beu, but it's probably wrong. If you say it's Beguir-Beu, that's okay. I ain't gonna crucify you. And I'm like the biggest fan of this mobile suit. I'm gonna drink some water here. It's actually pretty hot in my room. Noctix back in? Yeah, right. Beguir-Beu? Beguir-Beu? I don't know, man. Beguir-Beu? That's so fancy. That's like the fanciest explanation for his name ever. So this is supposed to go... This is up orientation. Okay. Maybe you're right. Tekken 10 is the one just to wait another 20 years when we're 45. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't mind that fighting games take a while to accomplish. Except for Tekken 7. I think Tekken 7 was such a low quality fighting game for what they're usually known for, that I think that was one of the few times where you needed like a sequel or something to hype it back up. Beguir-Beu, whoa. Beguir-Beu. That's about 5. Did you say Soul Calibur 7? Keep dreaming, bro. I'm a bit real too. They might actually bring back Soul Calibur 7. I feel that maybe somewhere deep down in Heihachi's heart, he's a kind-hearted man that will bring back the game that he stole the development team from. That's what I think, at least. Alright, so it has to go around here, I think, but I have no idea where it's gonna be at. Dang, it's actually kinda... It slides around like butter. It's actually so nice. What the heck? Oh my god, his eye part fell off too. Okay, we're gonna... Oh no! It folded in half? Why? It should not fold in half, but here we are. Uh-oh. No. It folded... So what happened was the other The other decal actually folded around the paper somehow. Now I have to use my finger to put it out, to unravel it. Okay. I'm just gonna put this on haphazardly for now, because I can just fix it when I get to it. So that's the whole appeal for water decals, that you can start sliding it around and lining it up with things. I'll feel my energy. It'll happen, they'll give Heihachi. It'd be funny if they made like a fighting game retirement home where Heihachi is just in Soul Calibur 7 because he's just no fit for 8. Tekken 8. I really like Soul Calibur, I really did. It's just, I don't know. I didn't have money. I didn't have money to support the game when it first came out at $60, so I bought it like... I bought it 3 to 5 years later for like 12 bucks, I think. 12 or 13 bucks. It's crazy how much Soul Calibur went on sale for. Maybe move this up a little bit. I want another TTTT. What's TTTT? Tekken is greater than every 3D fighting game. Sheesh! Not even competition. I'm not saying it's the best 3D fighter, because I do have a soft spot for Soul Calibur, but it is currently probably one of the few standing 3Ds right now as we speak. I think 3D is just cool. 3D in fighting games is just a neat thing. Just because I think it adds a degree of, like, you know, realism, as weird as that sounds to a fighting game. It adds a little bit of liveliness to the otherwise 2D screen. Alright, now we're gonna try it off. Quick Control Z? I'm good. Don't worry, I got this. Another Soul Calibur, it'll happen. It's way too many years. Haha, but I'm not, it's not financially viable and Namco's a business. You're right. You can always add a little bit more water to activate the water decal again. Yeah, it's a nice thing about it, so I don't have to worry about making a mistake with this. They give you a little bit more leeway otherwise. Actually, I might have to... Is this right? I don't know if it's right. It looks right, actually. This one... this one out here, it looks kind of silly. I have to fix this one for sure. It looks funky. Uneven, what am I saying? Why is it like that? It's like wiggling out of this place. Knock it a little bit down. What? Dirty Kami-sama! Eiji-sama! Welcome, how are you? My Wiimo's not working? Did you pay your bills? Did you pay the rent for the Jueriverse? I'm actually wondering about that too. I don't know if it's just you, but it looks like it's working for everyone else. Tekken Tag Tournament. Oh, yeah, that's right. TTT. My bad, there's so many T's in that. I forgot which T stood for what. Original TTT was good at what they did with TT2 made me cry. I'm gonna be real with you. I think that TTT is a little bit hard for the average new fighting game player. I say that because the general trend of fighting games have been trying to be accessible to new players. Because you can't be always catering to your existing audience. They're not gonna be around forever. I'm sorry to say, but you know, it's better to try to make the game accessible. And the thing with Tekken Tag Tournament was that having to learn one character is one thing, but then having to learn two characters synergize with each other into another thing, that's satisfying for experienced players. But for the new players, they're like, whoa, this game is a bit too much. I just want to play one character only. I don't know what synergy works. Da-da-da. Okay, this one feels like it's correct. This one looks like it's trying to stay on. Okay, I might have to add water to this? No, I think it's good. It might not be too crazy here. I didn't actually need to dry it off too much. They were right. You only need like about 2 or 3 rollover with the swab and the sticks on. Just fine. Balance is for skillness, suckers. Get good. Whoa! I am a newbie. I don't ever try to ride my pride onto a video game like that. I think there's bliss in knowing that you're not great at the game and trying to just keep playing it. I'm actually gonna dab some more water into this. I'm gonna have to get a wet Q-tip for this. Because I feel like I'm not lining it up properly to gaps on the legs, so I want to see if I can have that flexibility a little bit more. I'm gonna use whatever tools is available to me here. I did this wrong a little bit. And I actually didn't dip this in water. What? No, I definitely did dip in water. Okay, there. Now it works. For legal reasons, this is a joke, by the way. I got a fancy new airbrush. I really want to paint, but I'm exhausted from work today. Well, you know what I learned from Umaru's video? Umaru made a video on how he built his custom model kit for Hololive, and he actually went to like a existing kind of like creator office. They had like the whole motorized airbrush thing, and I thought that was super neat. It looks super cool because I had never used an airbrush in my process before, nor in any art process in general. So I was just learning about like how that was going down. Because I don't think I would ever like rent out a whole space with my own equipment. Probably maybe like someone else's equipment, but not my own. Because I don't think I'm gonna airbrush too often for it to be counted for anything. Okay, that's fine. This part here is fine for real. Okay. I'm gonna use dry side now. Let that leave on. This is such micro details that you're probably not gonna notice except for me. But because it's for me, I have to be a little bit more detail oriented. Because I'm a detail oriented person, and I would actually criticize the heck out of my model kit here if it's not lined up the way I want it to. That is the pro and con of making your own stuff. You're gonna be the hardest person to impress with this. Come on, please move. I put water on you, why aren't you moving? I need this thing to move around like a cat. But it's not. It's just stuck. Okay, I guess like he's not wanting to cooperate here. One of the reasons it nearly killed the franchise. Yup. Hack-style fighting games work if the characters are similar enough so people can pick up and play. TGT2 did not work because every Tekken character unique. It's mere trying to learn matchups. Yeah, that's what I think at least. It is like hailed as one of the best Tekken games in a franchise by fans, but for the average audience, they're not gonna learn more than one character. Rarely do they ever think about learning outside the one that they want. What would be fine is if it's like a multiplayer game where you and a friend is tagging out with each other, but that's not exactly the most conventional fighting game out there to be made. I think 2XKO, Project L, whatever you want to call it, is doing that, and I want to see how that's gonna pan out. You know what my cousin and I did? We played Mortal Kombat on his PS1. I remember you can actually play like a tag version or something, and you're supposed to play like 2 characters, but he and I would pass the controller whenever our character was shown on screen. TTT needs to release alongside a main entry as a side game rather than instead of that year's main entry. That way there's best of both worlds. That is so much work. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That is so much work, even just for one game. I thought of it and actually blew my mind. It makes a lot of sense for those who can't afford to or don't have the space for airbrushing. Whoa, you saw Umaru's video? Yeah. I'm actually glad there are other people also checking out this video too, because he worked really hard on it. Honestly, you can get into airbrushing for really cheap these days and upgrade your stuff as and when you feel like you want to. I should just get those toys where you blow into like a tube for like the airbrushing part. Maybe that's what I should do instead of trying to get my own running and everything. So this is number... I'm across 10 on this sheet here. On this online sheet they decide to give me 10, then there's verse 9. 9's on the side, no. 8's on the outside, 9's on the inside for this. That is interesting. Okay, we'll start with the inside? Inside, yes. Alright. So this is 6 actually. 9? No. Okay. If you want me to put this on the inside of the legs, I'll do that. It makes a lot of sense for those who can't afford to or don't have space for airbrushing. I wonder how much those rental cost per month. It does look kind of messy though, but I actually prefer a messy sort of workspace as opposed to a clean one if it's used by other people, because I don't want to be that mess maker. A craftsman knows all the flaws in the works. Yeah, that's true. I got caught in there, yeah. Perfectionism exists in many forms. Oh, hopefully the airbrush right. Jueri smells. You know, it's crazy because I actually do have perfume on. But I was thinking about this. I'm sorry, and also welcome. But I actually took a shower, or like more or less, I got sprayed down in my first debut stream. I did a bit in that stream where I asked chat to send like the shower emoji. So I didn't think it was that deeply rooted, but I remember it being a thing in my debut that I checked out recently too, because I was like, oh, you know, how was the debut stream? Was it that bad? I gotta watch this like next month for the 1 year anniversary. So I watched my debut stream just a little bit and I was like, ugh, it's bad and it's scuffed and it's not that great. It's just funny how little has changed actually since debut. I think the way I presented myself was exactly the way I presented myself to you guys right now. So kind of interesting. How does this one work? Did I? Oh, I have to do like oh, okay, 90-degree angle on the inside. You see that? On the inside right here. Okay. Twist the leg a little bit. Portable airbrush kits are a good entry point. I think that's my plan anyways. You think? Do you know for sure? Hold on. At least they gave you a guide. Some companies don't. Oh no, bro, I hate it when they don't give me a guide. I want to follow the direction. I don't have the creative capability to figure out where things look good optimally. I really do not. I really don't. I'm not left-handed. That felt weird. Trying to use this tool with my left hand. But I have to. No choice. No choice. Okay. Okay, it looks good. This thing just gives you an outline for the legs. Which I think is an interesting choice to decal with, but that's what they gave me, so. That look kind of cute. Kind of cute. What did? This toy? You're lucky. Yours is short to review. Blue, how is your debut stream like 3 hours long? I actually watched a little bit of your debut stream because I'm kind of curious about like your inspirations and stuff. But then even on your inspiration tab, you had so many people to even bother listening the first time around. That's crazy. Blue's a navigation of like 60 VTubers and Germa. Came back from the Choco cheese event? This chocolate cheese event? Like you went to like a cheese fondue restaurant? Welcome Vega, how are you? Are you fed? Is that what's happening here? Okay. So I think there's a decent amount of people here. I need to say something real quick. I need to ask you a question because I actually got an argument with Mama Haan about this in the car ride yesterday to the city. Alright. I was in the car with Mama Haan. She actually asked me to ask you guys this question because she wants me to prove right. And she wants to prove me wrong about this. So I'm gonna ask you guys about this question and see which side you're on for this. Okay, so there is... Let me see if I can get a pen and paper, maybe? Actually, no. You're just gonna have to imagine it. So imagine there is a four-way, right? There's a four-way road, and there's a stop sign on each one of them. As Mama Haan was approaching the stop sign, she stopped her car, but then she saw that across from her was a car that was about to come to a stop sign. So she came to stop sign first, right? But then she just stood there. I'm like, Mom, why aren't you turning your left? Why aren't you turning left? And she's like, oh, that car can go first because it's going to drive straight. I'm like, Mom, this is not how it works. Okay, when it comes to driving, it's the right of way. You have the right of way because you got to the stop sign first. And then there was this awkward 3-second stare between her and the couple in the car. I'm just like, okay, mom, you guys gotta drive left. You can't just stand here just because you think they have the right of way because they're driving straight. And so she and I went to this argument because she was like, you don't understand, you don't have the experience driving and stuff. And now I'm just telling her like, bro, this is what they taught me in the driving manual. And so she's like, okay, why don't you ask chat about it then? Ask your chat or community. And I was like, okay, I'll ask them. And so I'm asking you guys right now, what do you do when you are the first to stop at a stop sign and you're about to turn left and the car across from you is actually about to approach the stop sign, but they're driving straight? You would turn left first because you got to the stop sign first, but her logic was that this car should have kept going straight. I'm just like, it's not how it works. Hello, gambler. If they stop and let you go, you do it. Yeah, see, Remstrip doesn't even have like American laws for driving familiarized. It's just logic, too. I wouldn't even know the answer to that. I would have kept going though, personally. Yeah, right, you would have kept continuing turning left because you got there first. In the driving manual for my state, I noticed because I took it recently last year. He hasn't taken it in like you know, since he came down from the moon. Anyways, you go first. You have the right of way. That's what I'm saying. She could have turned left, but she wanted the car that was driving straight come to the stop sign, stop the car, and then kept going straight. But that was just not how it works. All right, I'm gonna bookmark this so I can show it to her in like the morning or something, or maybe tonight after stream. Oh, I thought I was going crazy because I'd asked some friends about it and they also agreed that I was in the right about this. She sounds like a very defensive driver. She's generally a very good driver. Like, she never got a ticket in her entire life. Pulled over one time, told the officer she couldn't speak English and she was let off. But that was the only time she's ever been like in trouble really with the law. Papa Han though, he's driving around like he's in Mario Kart though. Papa Han's crazy. He's a very good driver, but it's just some things he does on the road you shouldn't really do either. We drive on the other side of the road here, so the answer will be different for us. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Ginja. In our case, it's for turning right. Well, okay, let's say in your terms, Ginja, even if you drive on the other side of the road, if two cars stop at a stop sign, who goes first? It's the one that stopped, who got to the stop sign first, at least here in the US. It makes everything less confusing when the person that has the right of way goes when they're supposed to. Yeah, there's a thing in traffic that she doesn't really understand, and that is right of way, right? That's something they just teach you in the manual about the right of way. You have to go first if you are there first. But my aunt is way worse than my mom about this, in that she'll stop at a green light just to let the car go ahead. I'm just like, no, auntie, what are you doing? Don't do that. Just disrupts the flow of traffic for no apparent reason except to be nice, and you shouldn't be nice on the road. You should be mean. You should... Actually, I need to wet this part. It went dry on me. It went dry on me. I have to use a different Q-tip because this one's gonna go out of commission here. Move this. Like in Mario Kart, they throwing mushrooms out there. Papa Han, well, he does some crazy maneuvers. It's crazy. He'll do a U-turn in the road across like 5 lanes. It's to get my friend to his house or something that's like that requires crossing the 5 lanes. On there. It looks like it's cement on there if I don't do this right. Oh no, where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright, you actually need to dip this in water for across the whole thing. Sounds exactly like my dad, Mario Kart driver, yet somehow has never gotten into an accident, just tickets. Yeah, that's just how it is. Anyways, I was just wondering about that because Mama Han felt like she was being attacked for her driving skill. I wasn't attacking her for her driving skill. I was just telling her what I know. You know, what I learned from the manuals that they give you. The dusty manual for the state that has never been changed for a couple of decades now. And yeah. Don't all fathers drive a little wild? Why do they do that? Why? Why? I don't even drive that crazy. I just drive like I would as I would walk on like a sidewalk, you know? I don't really drive anything too wild. Being nice on the road cause confusion, could cause accident. Yeah, it's true. It is true. There's a whole chart about it too. About how doing like you just can't. Like there's unspoken law of sorts where you have to be a little bit selfish or else it causes confusion and then it'll just cause accident to happen that you may not intend. Okay, that goes on here. Now we're gonna do 9 on this side too. Jimmy, did you clean the kit beforehand? Because filth and skin oil or grease can get trapped in between plastic and decal and eventually show. Well, Vega, no. But you know, I don't eat like Dorito chips between my building. Do you wash your hand before you build your kit? Do you do you have oily hands that the kit should be worried about when it's being put down? Okay, okay. I actually don't have my license yet. I'm in the process of it, but recently I tried parallel parking. It was so bad. I did such a terrible job, but for some reason Tao actually got really good at parallel parking, even though we have roughly the same amount of hours on the road. Honestly, really impressive. Okay, I have zero knowledge about gunpla. What exactly are you doing at the moment? Oh yeah. So this gunpla is actually done. And what I'm doing right now is taking this water. These are water decals. Sometimes a kit will come with stickers, but I've already stuck on the stickers, and so I thought I wanted to kind of enhance the way it looks. And so I got these water decal sheets, which are basically stickers that slide off when you add water to it. Give me a second here. I'll put this down. And basically just shading as well. I will show you what it looks like when I have all the stickers on. That's a good question. Because it's like, why go through all the trouble of putting on a sticker on this thing? And it's because it adds in like really nice enhanced look to it. Let me see. Beguir-Beu. What does the surgery say? The surgery says something like Beguir-Beu. A little fancier than I would go for. Music and oh, here it is. Save image. Is that a PNG? No, that's a JPEG, but that's okay. That works for our purposes. Alright, this is the chart for the sticker placement, but this is what it looks like with the stickers on itself too. It's actually such a minor thing that most people don't even look at, and you have to go out the way for a third-party sticker provider to give you that look for it. But I do it because it's gonna be on my desk, so I want it to look good when I look over. Let me see if I can replace this image, and then you'll see a bit more of the sticker decal from a different angle. I know it's so minor, but it looks cool. I like it, and I thought like, oh, you know, it's my first kit, might as well pretty it up a little bit. Oh my god, it looks so good. It's such a minor change, but this looks good. I'm just sorry, I'm looking at the image. But I can't show you guys the image right here because there's too many of them. The water stickers, yeah, I guess I could say that, water stickers. I'm not sure how familiar people are with the term like water stickers, so I just said water decal, or slide off in there and everything. Yeah. Unless the less cool version is being naked right now. Beguir-Beu. They're like those temporary tattoos. Yeah. That's the best analogy I think you can make about Waterslide decals. I forgot if this is orientated. No, it's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be orientated this way. Hi, yo, Scallion, welcome. Thank you for being a valued member of the Jueriverse, Scallion, but by calling me smelly. Seems like a small price to pay to make it look way cooler. Is it a small price? I think interesting about this sheet is that it's supposed to cover like 3 different kits. So all things we need are on this top sheet here. And so It's a minor thing. I personally like these gunpla streams because it's a little bit more relaxing than gaming. But it allows me to also get to chat with you guys without the need to commentate over games. Title is Simp Decal, shows the viewer. That's what it's called though, it's called the Simp Decal. The name of the company is Simp. Why do they call themselves Simp? I don't know. Cause they're probably named Simp before the word became its own thing. Alright, turning on Verge die. Without the temp part, right? Yeah, without the temp part. It should not be with the temporary part. Okay, if it's without the temporary part, it'll stay on forever. If it's temp, what are you doing? Working with temp decals. Why is it only temporary? Why is it not forever? Why is it not forever? Okay, it's actually not gonna touch the whole thing. That's okay. That's gonna be... You can see it sliding around a little bit there. Jueri has no haters, and I'm dead. Thank you. They say that your biggest fans are your haters. I'll take that compliment, Scally. Oh, this is where I nipped it. Oh my god, I just realized I chipped like the parts of the leg here. You can't see it on camera, but I see it here. How? Damn, I must have been so rough on this when I first started. So how does that even happen? Alright, so I'm gonna roll this Q-tip over it so the water gets soaked up and it stays on forever. Not temp. Not temp, not temp. Very slutty? That's why you top coat? Man, I don't really have top coat though. I don't use top coat for my stuff. I should though, if depending on how often I do it. But I don't water decals often. I think I do. Here it is. 9 is done, so now time to do the 8th. 8th one. Now I gotta turn the legs on the inside here. So you're not understanding what I said? Part 76, Simp is one studio and G-Works is another. Ooh. I just don't get it. Why you have so much water? So that I don't have to like shove my hand into the cup. If I fill the water all the way up to here, then I don't have to dip my hand all the way to like the bottom of this cup. Let's say I had the water only up to here, then I have to like really stick it in there. But because I added halfway scallion, logically I don't have to stick my fingers in there too deeply. I'll just drink the water after I'm done. Actually, you probably shouldn't do that. Don't actually do that. They tell you not to, so I'm assuming there's some sort of poison in these water decals that prevents you from doing such things. I know of artists that will drink their paint by accident. That's gross and scary and gross. You guys are trying to kill me. Haha. Don't do that. I will not drink such nasty water. Probably a little saltier than regular water. Imagine decal sink, not poison, just lacquer. Just the microplastic. Yo, the microplastic memes are getting pretty intense. Turns out 100% of men that are tested had microplastic in their bowls. Jueri, yes. I use a wet palette for my decals. Probably something a little bit smarter than this, right? Just wet the whole surface, might as well. Surgeon is incredibly smart, you should trust the surgeon. Okay. What is it? What's even a wet palette? What is that? Maybe a palette you don't have to douse the whole thing in? Is that what it is? You just drink one by accident? No! I will say, I think there is plastic in my body because I accidentally snipped like one of the gunpla plastic and I could have sworn I accidentally like swallowed it. But I didn't want to say anything on stream because I was unsure. I was shocked by the whole fact too. I was really shocked as well because I didn't think that snipping a piece of plastic would actually land the whole thing in your mouth somehow. It wasn't even like that bad of a piece, but like it kind of stayed with me as a holy experience. What? Oh, you know, Joe Bob, you're still like a baby builder. Maybe people can relate, but sometimes when you snip it, you snip like a very small piece of nub, and it goes into your mouth at the right angle, and then accidentally that goes down your throat. How can you cough it out? Like, you don't try doing that like a cat? You can't, because by the time you realize it, it's already down in too deep in your throat. Trying to make the 100 microplastic 100% going for the completionist run. It's too late for all of us and all of humanity. Wet palette, more like I spent $6 on something I'll never use or make with a sponge and a baking palette paper. Actually, yeah, a sponge would make sense. You know, just put a sponge and then you're good to go. Oh my god. Oh no, it looks like it's on properly here. How do you taste something that skipped your tongue entirely? Hey, welcome, poor genius. We stirred the weakness of our flesh? Yes, we are indeed. Don't all people have some microplastic? Yeah, probably. Our generation had microplastic. The previous generation, they got micro metals in them. Something like that. I thought everyone had a little bit of plastic in our body just indirectly digested. I don't know how that happened. Is it because the plastic is in the air and it goes into our body somehow? Or are we eating food and like the microplastic of the air just goes into our food as well? Is that what's happening? They never explained it, but I never bothered asking either. I saw the news, I was like, okay, we got microplastic, but I kind of didn't really question it, like how did they even get there in the first place? How do you snip away from you? Scallion, you crazy? I'm blind as heck, bro. I can't see the pieces unless I get really close with it sometimes. I don't know what you're on about. It's a sponge you can add water to and it moistens the decal instead of dunking in water. You know, you're smart, Surgic, but I kind of with Vega on this. Why didn't you just buy sponge and do the whole thing? Shoving the... Make sure to eat macroplastic with Epion. Whoa, no one said anything about macroplastic. What are you? Like, are you the type of baby that like puts a plastic bag over your head? Don't do that. Don't be messing with the macroplastics. You scribe panels? You could probably scribe the panels, why not? I wouldn't do it though. My hands are not really meant for making permanent markings on stuff, because I'm not good with it. Lead and besto, that's for our grandparents, poor genius. Our parents, micro metals. Our grandparents are bestos. I'd rather have some microplastic in me than the radioactive utensil, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think all things considered, I think we got it pretty much better than our previous generation regarding the whole thing. I can't fathom like metals in our body as opposed to plastic. I'm sure like metal can break down maybe, depending on the occasion and stuff. Hello, welcome to it. Lead and fluoride for the older folks. Welcome. Also, welcome back. I do recall seeing you in the which stream was it? Was the the game with the really long name and spoilerage. I remember you. Welcome. Yeah, Joe Bob, you just add some salt and pepper to nub and you cut off and have a nice snack. I wish plastic was edible. I wish it was tasty and edible, because so much plastic in this world looks like it should be digested, but it's not. For example, you know, D&D dices, they look like gummy cubes. They look so good. But you shouldn't eat it. You shouldn't eat it. I just can't help how good it looks, though. I'm sure this is like a sentiment that all people have shared. Okay. That one kept sliding around a lot, which is very surprising because I don't think it has that much water on it. Are you still alive, GP? What? Hello, Royal. Welcome from the Vault channel. I'm in between. I'm fused with microplastic from New Age, but also lead from the Old Age. How are you? How do you have both? Meanwhile, kids eating dirt. Kids eating dirt are having a way better than any of us right now. At least what they have is organic. Ah! I know! Okay, there you go. I need to actually get the water in there. Hold the gunpla away from me and flinching every time I snip. I'm so curious about how your gunpla stream will happen. Joe Bob. Guys, you should check out Joe Bob's channel at Joe Bob JJ on YouTube. He's about to do a handcam stream for his Epion. I want more of my friends to do handcam stream. I know Blue Horizon did one for Legos, but that's Legos, bro. I want to see like the setup, like how it differs and what I can learn from it and whatnot. But you know, just a suggestion. You don't have to do it, but it'd be real nice if you could, as a friend, you know. Alright, so I actually gotta move this. I didn't realize it was like sliding out there. I gotta do this close to my face because I can't see. I bent this by accident? What? How? How does this thing get bent? How do I slid that in properly? How is this thing bent? Hold up. Oh. I'm too scared to accidentally tear this, so I'm gonna have to be like the guy from Toy Story with Woody and everything. Zooming in on that. I don't think I can unfold this part of the water decal. It doesn't look like full. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like turned at a 90 degree angle at the very top, but I can't like unfurl it. This is the first time I actually had a water decal go in on itself but not be able to come out of it either. Huh? Is it because of the heat or something in this room? Is that why? Oh man, this is actually the worst piece yet. I knew water decals are a mistake. I know they're a mistake. Also, what's y'all? What's y'all? What's y'all? What does that mean? Like, wet pallets are glorified kitchen sponge with a sheet of baking paper. So I'll buy it. I trust Beg on his opinion on tools. Yes, scribe guide tapes to help with the scribing panels. Yeah, I don't really work with that kind of thing. It's not something I have looked into either, so I can't really comment on it too much. Baby me could not be trusted with Walmart bags. Legos like a snack is insane. There's actually like snacks that look like you can build with it, or the candy I should say. I'm actually gonna try doing like a very dangerous day, maybe pull on this, hoping that it straightens out somehow. Okay, it's working. I am testing the durability of these guys more than I should. You know how when you take like a knife or a scissor and then like curl the paper by pulling it straight across? That's what I did by accident. Okay, this is gonna be hella ugly. I don't know what happened with this thing. Why is it like... I don't know. This one is actually giving me so much trouble for no reason. Okay. I'm about to mess with it a bit too much. Now it's kind of furling upwards, so we'll try to fix this best we can. I wish plastic is edible. I am implying that plastic is not edible though, Rems Therapy. That's not like an out of quote. God, I can't stop. I can't stop eating plastic. No, they look. I remember, they have D&D jelly molds. That's too dangerous. That is so dangerous. Why would you do that? One of these days you're gonna eat the actual D&D dice rather than the mold itself. Kids eating dirt is least beneficial for the immune system. True. Let me catch up on the chat here. Free plug, I'll send the money through laundering paintings. Okay. If you eat seafood, they probably digest plastic when we eat them, and now the plastic's in our body, at least that's one way. Ah, okay, that's how it works. Not everyone eats seafood though. Man, this one's actually giving me a little bit of trouble. Lego slander? No, no, no. I'm okay with you building Legos on stream. Don't let this VTuber dictate what you stream on your channel. I just personally would like to see stuff being clicked in together in place with a slight disgruntlement of the viewer. Wait, is this like that's so weird. Did I mess with this too much? No, I didn't. Looks like my dog ate this paper or something. Ate this plastic, so there's like bite marks on this, but that's because I messed with it too much. Oh man. Why did it come down to this? Alright, I think that's the best I can do. That's actually so sad. You might not be able to see on camera, but I can see it on camera. I'm gonna look at his leg and remember how much I messed this one up. So what happened was, as I was like using this to kind of straighten it out and everything, because the top part of this got pushed to the left. Oh, it was furled over itself and pushed to the left, so I had to unfurl it somehow. In the process, this thing started looking like it was bitten down a lot by whatever just happened here. So it's not the best looking piece applied yet. It's probably the worst piece yet. That's the worst piece yet. Alright. It's okay, we'll roll with it. Use a toothpick with your tweezer to undo that fold. It worked out well for me. Man, I don't want to go for the toothpick because it's all the way downstairs. I'm just gonna work with what I have here. I think the floor swallowed my scribing tape, huh? I'm also a y'all enjoyer. What y'all? What's a y'all enjoyer? And stays here. Legos also click together to play. Okay, wait. How do I describe this? With Legos, right? I feel like a lot of Lego kits, well, you know, Lego kits for HANDCAM stream are generally pretty around the size of this guy, right? Pretty small. But the thing is that when you put two Lego pieces together, you can already see what the end product looks like because they don't have a lot of complicated inner workings. But this one, for gunpla stream, I think I personally like watching the inside be put together and then have the outside armor built around it. That's just a random preference I have for it, and I'm just more familiar with gunpla than I am with Legos. As weird as that is, it's true. I don't have a lot of experience working with Legos in general. It's so interesting to me because I feel like I missed out a decent bit of my childhood not playing with Legos as a kid. Not that Legos were affordable or cheap in the first place anyways. So we have 11 and 12, but actually... oh, okay. So 11 and 12 are supposed to go on the underside of this part here. Or at least the... sorry. The part around here. So it's gonna be... 11 should be on the left side here. Okay, I think I see. Okay. So 11 should be wrapped around. See, this one right here should be wrapped around like this. It might be hard to see though. I've just always liked how everything in the world translates to Lego art style. Lego is really iconic, but I feel like Lego is a bit... Lego doesn't seem like the type of company that's trying to leverage its way into the average person's life. The average person's price range, if that makes sense. Because as of right now, there's not a lot of Lego kits aimed at kids, I think. From what I've seen, when they announce new kit, it's been aimed at the adults who have the money. And that, you know, that's fair. You know, that's fair. They're raking in the nostalgia of people and catering towards the audience that can pay rather than kids themselves who can't pay. I see why. I just personally don't have a lot of preferences or memory associated with Legos in general. I enjoy cars and Lego makes the best buildable cars. Interesting. I don't ever build cars with Legos. Did you guys have what is it? Wood shop working class in school? Because I actually remember we had to build a car. Quote unquote a car in woodworking class, but it was like we were given like a block of wood and we had to shape it out into a car by carving on the outside of it. And I remember some kid actually carved his car to look like an actual PP. I'm just like, how did a teacher let this go through? Maybe this teacher is like benefit of doubt kind of guy and just let that slide in or something. But it was just, it's like, why? Why'd you let that go through? How can that be? Lego Gundam with Bionicle pieces maybe? Yo, Bionicle is so cool. Went to like a store recently with the toy section. The Bionicles were really cool. I just don't know who talks about it though in this day and age. Mega blocks were cheaper and had Halo sets, so I was set. Yo, that sounds really cool. That's cool and rad there. Alright. Wait, give me a second. Let me make sure I caught up on most of the chat. If I missed your chat today, I apologize. I'm not ignoring you, I'm just overwhelmed sometimes too. I would not buy Lego Mecha? What? That's blasphemy! What? Why? It sounds like the ideal time to buy Legos when they're in form of mecha. Lego accomplishing a somewhat decent but finicky mecha 100 USD. Legos weren't really marketed towards girls, anywho. They're trying to work on that as of late with their friends line and other growing oriented lines. Whoa, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that Legos was actually orientating. I mean, to me, at least as a kid, I didn't really see Lego as like a boys thing. It's always been like, oh, a creative thing for kids. So I never felt like I was excluded just because Lego had their cool stuff marketed towards guys, per se. At least that's not how I viewed it. I mean, I played video games as a kid, so it was just like not really a gender thing for me. In future, we'll see more girls into Legos probably. I think girls right now can be into Legos if Lego decides to really break into things that matter. Mega blocks are off-brand kids gear, cheaper, and they're equally fun to build. Take a look, wooden RX or 78 I remember participating in the Pinewood Derby a few times. It was fun, making cars that compete against each other down the slide based on where you place the weights and aerodynamic shape. Yeah, that's why we had those woodworking class. It's because they're teaching us. Well, we're learning about aerodynamics, yeah, but it's also getting us familiar with the woodworking tools in that class. It was, I would say, it's mandatory class. I think we had a little bit of everything during that time. There's also this class called FCS class that's in rotation with woodworking class. I don't know if you guys had FCS class. FCS class in the US is Family and Consumer Science. Or it's also called Home Ec sometimes. Those are interesting times because I didn't know that schools were gonna teach you stuff for life. That's how I learned how to like sew on a button and everything needed to survive adulthood, because I took FCS class as required by the school. I wasn't really into it at the time, but as I got more and more into it as an adult, I realized, oh man, this is actually pretty useful. Does yours look no, it doesn't look phallic. Okay, poor genius. My wooden car did not look phallic. It was just a triangle for aerodynamicacy. I didn't win with it though, because maybe my car was doo-doo. Oh, it was in place. It's just in here. Ah! This one has a lot of teasing and pushing and stuff, because you can't just rush this whole thing or else you might accidentally tear it apart unintentionally. I think they did a marketing shift. I remember as a kid, Lego had a lot of original IPs and comics mailed with their catalogs. That's really fun! I would like to see more of something like that with Legos. I thought that Legos were a bit more... less about the IPs and more about the individual blocks themselves. I didn't realize that Legos themselves had a lot of kits, more or less, that had that pre-built function in there. I guess most people aren't really into the like pre-built kits and more... Actually, they're more into pre-built than they are the regular original you build your own block stuff. Maybe. Oh, I accidentally moved this. Please go back. Thank you. No, please go back. Does this thing go up anymore? Oh, they can. Okay, there you go. It's fine now. Mine was a bit more difficult. I had to build my first car with junkyard parts. That's pretty cool. I think that's super neat. Happy Pride. Hello, Xenogoku. Welcome, welcome. It is June 1st indeed. We went from the AAPI month into the Pride month afterwards. Today is the strongest time for the Gasians. That's what I read the tweet somewhere. I thought it was really funny. Bionicle was killed. It was the coolest thing ever as a kid. The games were sick too. I don't know if it's killed. It's still around, just not as marketed as it is today. I'll buy Gundam Mecha. That was the point. I mean, I will one day. One day. About to send you off a kit that's blue and white. Whoa, really? Wait, Doing it's gonna send a kit to Horizon? That's so sweet. Whoa. Wait, I just realized that Blue accidentally pinged the wrong person. I didn't realize. Diga said that he can send a kit to Blue because he doesn't have one, but then Blue pinged Gambler, but it's the wrong ping in general. Oh no. My bad. My bad. Hey Ayuk, welcome. How's the gunpla decal master? I'm so bad decaling. I'm gonna be real. I'm so bad at it, Ayuk, but it's a process. It's a process you gotta go through if you want to make it look good. No, Ayuk, I was surprised because I don't know if I mentioned this, but you actually do art studies set by the one Twitter artist. What's his name? Like PL Blue? I was surprised because I actually know the guy kinda, because I knew him from a Discord server. You can, if you wanted to, you could probably chat with him a little bit in that Discord server. Yeah, Pluvium. He's active in a kind of niche but not so niche art server. If you wanted to chat with him, and he'd be kind of open to openly chatting with you in public there. If you're interested in it, or I don't know if you're already in there. Maybe you are because you're a super fan of sorts. I remember basing a lot of my wooden block car shapes off of F-Zeros. Well, that's neat. I actually didn't do that. I just imagine a block of wood. All I did was draw a shape of a car like this. Right. I do like an upside and a downside, and that's it. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. But I see those dim drag coefficient lift curves. It wasn't that serious. It was like a project for the young moon bunny. It was not that crazy at all. For reason, never buy anything that isn't a model kit, even if it is a model kit that comes pre-painted, makes me not want it. Model kit? Pre-painted? What? I actually prefer it when model kit was pre-painted. There's actually model kits that are just fully gray, and people love those kind of things, but it scares me because I don't really do a lot of custom work. I'd rather just have them tell me like, hey, this is a piece and this is what you do to put together. I don't have the creative bone to do my own thing of sorts. I'm never being the boy failure. You're boy failure? Guys, are you familiar with the internet terms boy failure, girl boss, all that? People make like a guideline of sorts between those two. Yeah, he's pretty active on his Discord. I noticed you join a few art Discord, you start to recognize names. Yeah, the art Discords are actually pretty, I would say pretty common. You'll see a lot of names across the same Discords, or sometimes different servers too. He's not even known as Pluvrium. That's his own thing. I knew him as Hacker Man, but then one day he's like, okay guys, I'm gonna make a Twitter. And he just tossed a bunch of stuff out there. He's actually built for the Twitter algorithm, I think. Sorry. For context, guys, there's this artist I knew from a anime Discord server. Anime art Discord server, I should specify. And he posted a bunch of stuff, because, you know, he just likes drawing a lot. And I remember he made a Twitter at first, and I was thinking, man, this guy would be built for it. Because on Twitter, nothing really stays forever on Twitter. You kind of just post it. It'll be up for the algorithm for like maybe a day or two, and then it'll just die. So that's why it's kind of recommended to keep posting on Twitter. But for him, for someone who draws so often, he was just built for that kind of thing. I was like, ah. I wouldn't be surprised if he grew with it. He actually did grow with it. He did try Twitch at one point, but he wasn't really built for Twitch. But seeing him work on Twitter though, that seemed like more up his alley. I'm normal, so I don't know these nonsense terms. Don't worry about it. Saw the Venn diagram. I didn't know the term until you're talking about it. Eh. I'm feeling girl boss energy from Jueri. Thank you. Thank you. I know this because my server, well, at first my server dubbed me like girl boss for a time. I think they still kind of do, but over time I feel like the seams of the girl failure is starting to show through. Let me see if I can show you guys what girl failure and girl boss thing and girl boss. Oh, there's this like Venn diagram. Oh, I forgot. There's like three terminologies they use. I forgot. Here, maybe I'll use this Hololive one for easier reference. You're gonna be learning terminologies today, because this is a learning stream as well. This is the Venn diagram, I think, of Holostar members. No, not Holostar. There is a Holostar chart, but I'll just show you a Hololive one here. Venn diagram: baby girl, girl failure, and girl boss. This is what it is. This is what it's all about. Maybe a little bit of girl failure in there too. I feel like I'm in the Venn diagram between girl boss and girl failure. Definitely not baby girl though. I don't really have that energy in there. Me too. I felt boy boss until Koi called me out 2 times double run on module. Boy boss, bro. There's no such thing as boy boss. It's girl boss, and you ain't no girl boss energy. I think Blue Horizon, you might be in the girl failure and baby girl category. I'm sorry to say, you're in like the Venn diagram circle between those two. Got it. I found the dogged in this. They're not in Discord. I will say, be careful in the transaction. I actually, even though I've seen your name on a different stream before, I just don't know you. But maybe Blue might be more comfortable, or maybe he has a PO box to receive stuff. I do not instigate nor do I endorse sharing addresses with other members, but unless you yourself consent to it, please be mindful and practice internet safety. Please don't. I'm very dumb as it is. Is it vibe based? What are the vibes? This is, yes, it's vibe based. I feel like there's nothing to explain here. It's all self-explanatory. Baby girl, you see Ina? I put Ina. Who's else in there? Bae is baby girl? I kind of disagree. Bae to me is somewhere in the girl boss girl feeling, not baby girl circle. Baby girl? I can't really explain to you, but maybe the girls in there might explain it for you better. Watame right there, it's baby girl. What is happening? We're learning internet terminology. Baby girl, girl boss, and girl failure. Bae is girl boss. Yeah, I don't agree with the circle either. That's just gonna be a different opinion per person. There's also there's one for Futurden, but I'm not familiar with all the characters in there. Hi Jade, welcome. How are you? What? You didn't actually post your address there, did you? No, isn't that like on Walter White's address or something? Isn't it? Hold on. I bet you get a lot of pizza, Vega. Do you? Hold on, let me look this up. Yeah, that's what I thought too. It's the Breaking Bad place for sure. You think the Breaking Bad place gets a lot of pizza order? I've heard about some of these things. I will talk about it in a bit. I'm getting real sidetracked here. I'm real sidetracked for no reason. Where's my chart? I think I got these in. What's it? This is 11 and 12, so those are already in. I'm gonna cross those off. And then we have 41 and 40. Is there like a 6 and 7 somewhere? This is 5. Baby girl is like chill and sweet. Yes, that's what it is. Yes, we are a gunpla stream first and foremost. I forget sometimes too. Wait, I need to pull up my chart, my placement chart for this because I forgot. There's some parts here that they gave me, but I don't know where it's supposed to go. Where's the 5 on this? Wait. This one? Maybe on page 3? Wait, what? The instruction 2 out of 4? Slow down. Or do they have dupes on here? They might have dupes of these stickers, actually. Sorry guys, I got confused because I have 2 5s on here. Okay, they want me to put it in the back on this. Let me do that so I can get rid of this piece of paper. The diagram, I don't know who Kiwi is. Girl pop? No, you can't just redefine terminology as you please. You can't just do that. The internet does that for you. Don't pull on the gunpla stream, pretend like that's Jueri emote. Which Jueri emote are you talking about? The gasping one? PPP Creek? What's a PPP Creek? They do have extras. They do. But this one definitely supposed to have its own placement on the back. So I'll do that. One thing is that number 4. The gasping one? Oh. We do a little bit of off-topic chatters here and there. Okay, so funny enough, now that you mentioned the address stuff, I had a long time ago my own server for artists and stuff, and someone came in. Well, they were there for a long time, but they came into the general chat and they said, "Hey guys, my parents were they're approached by these TV producers that want to showcase our house for like they want to use our house for 2 hours or something, the outside of it, to film and do whatever with it. But they're paying us money for it. Should I do it or not?" And we're like, we're not the best place for this. And I was just thinking, like, oh, you know, a decent amount of money would be kind of pretty baller. But I was like, maybe you shouldn't. I don't ever trust showcasing my own house on TV for any amount of money. Because by the off chance it pops off or something and someone uses that as a means to find out where I live, I would freak out. I would freak out to heck and back. Hola, cabezas. Hello, Bob Joe? Bob Joe, okay, Bob Joe. I see you, Bob Joe. Alright, I'm gonna cut this out just for reference so I know where to put the other stickers. In line with this one, too. Would you guys... If you guys are paid like a certain amount of money to showcase your house, would you do it? Just show your house for like a TV show, maybe you'll use it for like maybe 2 or 3 hours for filming, maybe a little bit longer, I don't know. He's gonna frame me someday. Who is this Bob Joe? Is Bob Joe one of us? Couldn't be. It won't be that crazy to cosplay as Bob Joe in these parts. So this is going here. Bob Joe. So this is supposed to go actually upside down. Oh, okay. Like this. Yeah, mine's a cardboard box. Drew windows with crayons. Hi, Simpleton. Really? You would showcase your house like that? Nah, man. I don't even know what kind of money I would ask for showcasing my house. I feel like my parents would be kind of down to do that because they don't have fear for their own safety sometimes. But yeah, we'll pay you 10K to showcase your house for like 2 minutes for this movie we're doing. No! No! Absolutely no! On that matter. As long as I don't have to wake up early or clean up afterwards, they can have it. Oh, really? They're not gonna make it messy or anything. They're gonna just showcase the outside of your house, not the inside of it. Inside you can do whatever. It's just the outside needed for the backdrop of this movie that they're planning. So that's too scary for me. I remember learning, like, you know, Stranger Danger online and everything. I had like a fake moniker and like a place picked out and everything. I don't have that anymore. But you know, I was like, I don't feel like my parents ever taught me internet safety. That's the crazy part. They never taught me internet safety. They're kind of just like, yeah, here's the internet. And I just played Come Penguin, that's all I ever did. Alright, I'm already done with this. I don't need to cut this in here. Hey. Gotta speak English, Bob Joel, because I can't moderate. Neither can my mods moderate in a different language either. Bob Joel participating in Jueri game? It couldn't be me. What? You mean like a Hunger Games, but it's Jueri's game? Not like that at all. How can you say that about me? You think I'm rich enough to do like a Hunger Games style thing? He's so... What? Money goes hard though? Eh. 10k cash or can avoid taxes? What? No company pays you 10k up in cash. Okay, everything has to go through a system to do taxes. What kind of game? What kind of company just pays you up like that? I guess if you're like busing or something, or like you're a server waiter at a restaurant. But other than that, it's not really a thing. What's the number for you? What's the number for me? No number. I live in a block of flats, so like... Yeah, they would have to get the permission from all those people then. Alright, this one has to go in the back. I need to pull the back chart here. Neopets? Neopets, what about Neopets? What do Neopets do? Joba quieres popcorn con ketchup. That's fine? That's like eating fries, but without the fries part. The Viva Pinata game came up with a video on internet safety, and that was my education. What was my education? I think my education was watching like those documentary and crime stuff on like NBC or something, those broadcasting news network. That was like my whole internet safety. Watch out, this guy found this person because of their shoelace in this picture or something. You know? Something like that was freaking me out as a kid, so I decided to do everything with safety and precaution. Joe Bob though, Joe Bob has no preconceived notion of safety online. Saw his name and everything out in the open. Crazy. Bambo chop. Bob Joe quick. Okay. I don't know Spanish, but your word seems blasphemous, Bob Joe. Did he say something blasphemous? He might have actually said something blasphemous. I don't know actually. You said Club Penguin and I said Neopets too. Oh yeah. I actually did not play Neopets. I did not play Neopets. I played a little bit, but wasn't anything crazy. I thought that Club Penguin was more baller than Neopets. What kind of kid has time to play more than one game, you know? Oh my god, this I use this as like a frame of reference for where this other thing's supposed to go, but it's like sliding around. Sliding around. Eish. Look. I think it looks like it's supposed to go on like this. Okay. Alright, it's fine. Oh, I posted the Venn diagram Discord that I'm trying to get across. Okay. I'll look at it briefly, but I don't want to look into it too deeply though. Oh, where is it? Oh, this is a chart? Bro, you can't reinvent the chart the internet has already made. Yes, I would. Just tell me how. You wouldn't download a car? What did I didn't do anything crazy online. I remember me and Tom used to put on like a name for ourselves online. I don't know if she'll ever mention it, but I'm kind of embarrassed to even mention what mine was. It's kind of cringe. Well, actually, okay, I'll just say it. You know how like people on DeviantArt have an OC name like Alice and stuff? That was the name I went by for a time. What? It's so generic, but I was like, I'm scared of the internet. I'll just adopt this name for now. I was ignorant, Jueri. Don't need to hit me again. I need to drill it within you so you'll never send me a word dog ever again. But you actually sent me a word dog recently, so I can't say anything anymore. It's already over. It's already over. The moment you sent that. Somehow ranch seemed better with popcorn and ketchup, not gonna lie. I would agree actually, Gambler, on that. Seems like ranch would be a better topping. I remember your old username. No, stop, Toe. You must not mention it. It's cause the reason why my username, my old username, I can't really say it because you might find out stuff you don't want to find. My old username for games was cringe just because How Big Bro gave me that name and he chose the cringiest name of all time. We also did the same thing for our little cousin when he wanted to play an online game. He was like, I don't know what name to put, so we gave him a name. Okay, if his name was Bob, his name was like Bobble Bob. That's basically the name he got. He put the O between his name and just repeat it twice. I don't know if other people had this experience where their older sibling gave them an online name. That's what they went by for a time, but that's what seems to be our tradition in our family. Sorry, Jover, the jig is up. Alice Haan channel? No! Leave it alone! It was even more cringe, lethargic, because it spelled like with a Y or something. It was like A... There's like ALYSS. Oh, I was like, I hate myself. I hate myself. Why did I do that? Young Jueri, just might as well just tell them your moon name at this point. It's jig is up. Jig is up. I can't handle this anymore. I'm gonna combust. This company Serenity car. Docs way too much back to back. I thought it was savvy too, which is the worst part. You're a little too confident for someone who just learned how to be a content creator. Oh my god, it's so nice how this thing just slides off here. My first username was an auto-generated Microsoft tag. That's kind of... That's alright. Depends on what he gave you. I know how sometimes games will give you like a predetermined name. I know Pop Tropica was like one of those games where like they give you like a random name. I think I forgot what Tao's was, but it's like something meaty or like meaty cow or something. She might know better than I what her Pop Tropica name was. She didn't even choose that name, it was just what was available. You had to roll your name for a cool one. Maybe it's time to boot up Pop Tropica again, just to relive the nostalgia of it all. Okay, I'm back. What I missed? Not much. We're learning online dictionary stuff, talking about how much we would sell the appearance of our house for TV. Talking about my cringe online name before I settle on like an online name. I was going by Mohair Ninja for a long time because of my brother. Mohair? If I Google that right now, do you think I'll find your account for something? The fourth one here, right? Is this supposed to be on the... Oh, I'm a little bit confused how I'm supposed to work with this. Do you want me to put it on that thing? Okay. Okay, we try. This is a pretty decently large size piece too. The Joe Bob Quieres. What are you saying, Bob Joe? I kind of know what you're saying, but the rest of the people may not know. My OG username was based off a book series. It was also great. Alright, come on, you gotta share it now. Assuming that it's just for video games and whatnot, you may share it with the class here. Beefy Bones! Yeah, it's Beefy Bones! Shout out Beefy Bones! Shout out to Beefy Bones for giving us that funny name. We're laughing so hard because our bar was so low back then. It was like a rite of passage for kids to be named for the character in Pop Tropica. It was weird, but cool because everyone was in on it. Alright, it should be like that. The cyber police will get you and confiscate your car. PDF? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to hoist a car or something? I'm gonna drink a sip of water here. Yeah, Bob Joe. Stop harassing Joe Bob. Alright, drinking water. 10 million minimum to show my house, the way I can move after it airs on TV. Oh, that's a good idea, but I don't think you get paid all that much. I think, so the reason why I brought it up is because one of my friend, he had someone come up to his TV producer asking permission to people in the neighborhood if they can film like their neighborhood, just like a section of it for like a TV show or something. I think the offer was like 3,000 for like a 2-minute appearance or something like that. I'm just pulling some random numbers because I forgot what it was, but it wasn't anything like crazy, like $10 million. That's all I'm saying. I doubt it. Pretty sure I changed it everywhere. Okay. I'm not testing that, but you probably, someone who's interested in Daylife, you can probably, or gambler can. Ah, it's D names. Worried about my real name being attached or probably not in chat. Okay. Can you give us like a something similar to it, but not exactly it, so we get an idea of what an old username might look like? Pretty sure I still have a game account out there with the name Churro Miato. Churro Miato? What's that? Churro's a good dish. Good appetizer, one might say, or dessert. Ah, man. I'm cringing at the thought. Y'all, if I had to pick like a different name, it would not be Alice. Do not search for me. I will actually combust if I decide to roll with that name ever again. Alright, that popped off pretty nicely. We have a pile of trash behind the chat box. I apologize. Pretty sure I still have a game account. Oh, I read the part already. My bad. 2K for my house, just being in the background of crappy TV drama is honestly still a pretty lucrative deal. Well, it was Canadian dollars, so it might be a little bit less. It was Canadian dollars. I have to tell you that truth on that one. Oh wait, this one's supposed to like link up and stuff. I don't know if I can do that with this. I might have to water to this to link up with. No, we're good. False alarm, we got this. Oh, it's really cool actually how it just like does the little zigzag thing with the segmentation between the two. I actually might want to pull this one a little bit away from the edge. Did I like this? I like this, I think. Beguir-Beu looking like a frog? What? You can't insult my model kit like that. It's just, it was born like a frog. It wasn't like looking like a frog or anything. Cat is still a lot in the Polish currency. I'm gonna take it. Okay, fair enough. All you didn't know is that it was based off of some cat book where the cat lives in tribe, basically had two weird names like Brambleclaw or something. Yo, Joe Bob out here was a Warriors fan. Oh my god. It's okay, Joe Bob. I dodged that bullet, but Tao was a Warrior fan. I think she still might be actually. Man, I don't know what they fed in those Warrior books, but I had a friend that was like so up in the nose with that series when I was growing up. She'd be like reading Warrior Cats during recess. I'm like, what are you doing? Da da da. And she's like, I'm reading a Warrior Cat, leave me alone. Warriors. Actually, no, it's not. How is Cat weaker than PLN? Man, Cat is crazy, gambler, because it's like Monopoly money over there. It's always been a meme. It's colorful and also pretty inflated. Oh, okay. You know, just thinking about this, I don't really feel like the raised bumps on this thing. It's crazy how flat this thing goes on. Right, 3? 3 onto this here? Give us extra for whatever reason on this thing. You love Warriors? Probably still a hater of Pride. Whoa! Tao's not a hater. What are you saying? Speaking of OG username, mine was based off an old game called .hacks/line. You know what's funny, Duget? I never interacted with that media, but I know of it because back when I was reading mangas legally as a kid, because I had no money, whenever I sort like the list of mangas on that website by alphabetical order, that show title was always like listed at the very top because there was no other categories to put that one in, so they put like a category above the A one just so that one could be listed there properly and whatever. I put a pause in rereading the series. Rereading the series? Damn, at this age? I didn't know Warriors had that broad appeal. I only ever know about it for people who got into it when they were younger. I didn't expect y'all to know. What do you mean you didn't expect y'all to know? It's an internet meme of sorts. The Warriors to furry pipeline is real. I don't care if it's a weird fandom, I still enjoy reading from time to time. Don't get involved with the fandom, but you enjoy this media though. Maybe. Would I cut this off? Okay, there we go. I like the one about the warrior owls. Hey Cyan, is warrior owls like a real thing? Or are you just pulling my leg here? Did they get kind of crazy? Did they? Hold on, this is one. I think the large one's supposed to be on the wing on the right, left here. I only read up to the 3rd series as a kid. What? That's so weak! The Warrior Cat series has way more books than just the 3. How can you stop at number 3? Who hurt you? Not sure, Joe Bob. I only own the first 6. Yeah, see? Pao is a real fan. She got the first 6 books. Pat down. Pat down. Being defamated by Gerald as we speak? I'm not defamating you. You're already doing that for yourself. It was the original SAO? Oh, interesting. I guess I finally know the answer to what that show is about. Or manga, I should say. What's Warriors? Is it the cat book series? Yes, it's the cat book series. The fan anime, Tao? What? What the heck? You guys have a shared childhood right here that I'm not familiar with. I don't know your game. I was checking for next app but never came. Only used the Naruto BGM. Oh my god, old internet is striking back here. Guardians of the Gahoo? That looks so fake. I feel like I said like an internet word I shouldn't have said. Like maybe I said something funny, but I shouldn't have said it. I don't know. That sounds like a stretch right there, Cyan. Can anyone confirm, Cyan, here that there's like a owl version of the Warrior Cat books? I need someone to fact check that one for me. How is there 20 books, but each of them missed me as a kid? Might you be the only owl fans? I'm telling the truth? Ain't no way. I feel like if you're making a book about cats or warriors, it's definitely the cats that win out in popularity. Making a book about owl warriors is just gonna be a side quest for the author. This thing slide off, please. I might have done this. Isn't that coming out? No, it is sliding off. A little bit by little bit, though. There you go. Oh my god. So it's so interesting how slimy the paper feels after it's been applied with water. There's also the one with dogs and one with bears, survivors, warriors and survivors. Yeah, and then the one with the cat's the one that pops off. I'm not surprised at all. Oh, I feel like an idiot. I feel like an idiot for applying panel lining here and look at Squid's photo. And this one has a... what is it? A bit more? Okay, good. There's also one with dogs and one with bears. Ah, wait. Fun theory, but so wild. I remember them running from bulldozers or something. Did you roleplay as a warrior cat in recess, Joe Bob? Is that something you did? I don't know if there's actual people who do that. But I feel like as a kid, that'd be something you'd be into, because, you know, as a, imagination, you want to let it out, so you just do what you don't think is cringe until you think about it 10 years later. Oh my god. the pog. I was hoping the series would continue, but went that way of no games, no live series. I seen Google telling me Guardian of Gahoo. They're trying to mimic the owl cry in there. Okay, thank you for the confirmation, Haan. Cyan, I apologize for ragging on you, maybe possibly telling me fake information, but I didn't know your game. I apologize. I didn't know what game you were playing, and I realized now it's a real thing. Guardians of Gahoo is in the book series about owls according to Google. Gambler too. I never read the one with other animals. Cat was already too peaked, so there's no need to change. What actually explains why you're a cat person. I feel like I let down Tao because I owned a dog growing up, not a cat at all. You know, as I mentioned before on stream that I would be down to own like a cat or a dog as I'm older, but I feel like if I get a cat, I'm kind of cheating on my dog because my first pet growing up was a dog in the first place, so I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that betrayal yet if I decide to get a cat. I think I'm slide fine. Doesn't look like it though, because the gap from there is a bit. It's as big as this one here, so it's actually correct. We got the early. Good luck with the rest of Decal, and thanks for the stream. Have a good night. Good night, Juwoko! Even though you might not hear it, I wish you a good night. I always felt bad for the Rusty's OG owners. Dude just dipped and lived in the forest. Oh, he's cat lore stuff. Imagination contained in my head? No. I did not RP thankfully. I'd be cringing so hard right now. Man. We almost had like the black material right there. Okay, here we go. Let me see. We have... I'll probably come on stream in roughly... I want to say 25 minutes. We'll see how this goes. I don't think we're gonna get too far with this. Maybe for next week we'll probably have this in... Oh yeah. Next week's set of streams is gonna be a little bit different, I think. We're gonna have a membership stream because I want to do sort of a send-off with my members. Maybe we'll have a juice party. A juice box party while we're playing like Arctic Phone or something, because I haven't had like a membership in a while. I was thinking that I could do like a special video for members this month, but I couldn't do it. Apologize for that. But we'll just catch up there. So I want to do that for next week, and then hopefully kind of take it easier for next week, because I also want to pack and I haven't been packing, and Haan's already done. It's crazy. I don't know how she's already done because I have to figure out and coordinate my outfit. It does not take me 1 day to coordinate an outfit. It takes me about 3 days because I'm not a fashionable person. I have to actually think about what clothes I gotta wear. I gotta think about what clothes I gotta wear when I'm over there, because I don't want my extended family member to think I'm a hillbilly or something. Gap here. Actually I can move this one a little bit closer, some more. That looks good. Juice party! Yes, juice party! I remember, I really like membership streams. They're a little bit more intimate in a way. It feels like I'm in a... It feels like I'm in a group chat of like 7 people maybe. And we're just like reacting or playing games or something in like this chill little circle. It's fun. Even though the circle for stream is generally already kind of highly active, intimate. It's different with membership. I don't know what it is. Maybe the secrecy of it all or something other. I feel bad a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel bad because I don't like putting too many stuff behind membership, or like not being able to see it as member. Like having members be able to watch content early on early release is different from actively doing content for them specifically. The Familiars, I read the first book. I never heard the series. I found to revisit. I cannot. I don't think I can revisit like the young adult books. because generally I'm not the target audience. I've outgrew my phase as a kid, and now I'm in the adult world. You know, on my speaking of adults, on my Twitter timeline, I saw this tweet by Demon Knight. I don't follow her, but it was just there because it's for you page or whatever. And it said something along the lines of, "Guys, I'm turning 22 again, yippee!" or something. I was like, what? Demon Knight's 22? No way, right? But it's been 22 for a long while, and she's actually celebrating her birthday 2 years after me. I didn't know we're that similar in age. I don't know, it's weird because even though my physical body has been here for about 25 years, my mental has been like stuck in the 20s, early 20s. So I find it strange when people like Mr. Beast is only like 1 or 2 years older than me, because I'm thinking, what am I doing with my life? It puts things in perspective a little bit, for me at least. That's why it throws me off sometimes when I hear about that kind of thing. I also saw the post and genuinely wondered for a minute if it was true. Yeah, there was no... there was like, there was no joking tone in it. It felt really serious for a second. It was good though. You know, it's none of our business whether or not she is or isn't 22. It was just like, wow. I can't believe it. She's 22 and accomplished and released so many music. No. She's been at it for a while. And she deserved every bit of success with that too. These wings I think are supposed to be on the front side of this. It's supposed to also have that separation here. I think so. I think so, from the looks of it. Wait a minute. I didn't dry this properly, did I? Uh-oh. No. I didn't dry one of the pieces properly, now it fell off. Ugh. At least a number of you guys are still in your early 20s. I won't tell you something cringe like savor it or anything. I'll just say that I feel like as you grow older, there's like a certain point where your mental age just stops like mentally growing up. And I thought about that for myself. And for me, I think that has been maybe age 19. I feel like mentally I'm like 19 or 20. But other than that, you know, I think it's gonna be different per person. Do you guys feel like your brain kind of froze at a time and place, or do you feel like you aged up with your physical body too? I asked about it because I remember seeing like a post where this person was talking to her mom about it. For her, she's probably stopped aging about like maybe like 18 or 19, but for her mom it was like 15, so she kind of had that adult mindset pretty early on. I messed with the sticker, you see that it's falling out of place. I don't know if I'm gonna unfurl it. I probably have to use a Q-tip, but I don't want to run downstairs for it. No, don't do this to me. This happened twice already. That's crazy. Both cause body is tearing day by day. Eh? What do you mean? I don't know if my body's deteriorating. I know that when people turn 25 even they'll complain of back pain, but I don't think I'll have that issue yet. Or I shouldn't at least. Okay, sorry, I'm doing this off camera a little bit because I did mess this up and I think I have to pull up another sticker. No, I think it's salvageable. Don't fold in half. The moment it folds in half, it's game over and we can never return this piece. Okay, I think I should have to throw this away. Why did it undo itself? This looks bad. Okay, I'll just have to get another one. That's fine. They actually got extra here too. I say extra, but it shouldn't even be an extra. It's supposed to be for the front side of this whole thing. Maybe I can. Maybe I can save this? This over. Over? Oh yeah, I see it now. I had to flip it over and now I'm trying to unfurl it on this other side here. Looks like there's still water on this, so nothing is cemented quite yet. Don't do this to me. I made a mistake. Please can you forgive me for moving you around without your permission. Oh, it's all wrinkly. No. I'm actually just throws away. It looks like it's a lost cause with this one in particular. Unless I just really dabble with water, probably. Every time I think that I stop mentally, I discover some conversation from a year or two before that I cringe at reading. You don't experience cringe at every moment of your living, reading life? Bro, it's gonna be... You don't have cringe immunity until you decide that you accept that cringe. I don't think that's possible at all. Okay, I'm gonna try saving this if I can. It's so badly wrinkled here, but that's 100% on me. Because I moved this and touched it around and thinking that it was already dried up, but it was actually still not done. So I was focused on you guys. It's over. I think it's over. Okay. No, maybe? Stretch it out, maybe I can probably... There's a crease on there, so it's just like showing... It's not gonna show itself on camera, but I see it for what it's worth. Maybe it's so... No, I'm just gonna throw this away. I'm just gonna throw it away and get a new one. Luckily there's a copy of this. I am grateful. I feel like I learned a ton on past year, so I feel like I'm still going. I think maybe you mean something different. I don't know, Joe Bob, how do you feel? How old do you feel? Like you mentally... You feel like you're mentally 22? I feel like I'm not mentally 25. I think there are 25-year-olds are more qualified than I am to say something like that. Hag streamer! Hi, Leviathan. Yo, you don't understand Leviathan, okay? Some people, when it's asked how old is a hag streamer, they said something like 25 plus, and I cried a little bit. I think a part of me shed a tear because I couldn't believe what I just read. That is actually genuinely upsetting. Okay, please. Real hags, I think. For me, I think the definition should be about 35 plus. I think that's where it is. 25 to 30, you're not really probably having a kid if you're at that age. Maybe. That's why I think 35 plus should be like the minimum to be called one. We're not old Jers. Definitely not. I hope not. I feel like 25 is young and still kicking. I got a haircut recently a little bit, trim here and there, and I look like I was a baby. I look like a baby. I could still get passed for a high schooler maybe, or like a young college student for sure. Have you made any plans for custom painting your kits in the near future? I have not. I'm scared a little bit because I don't trust myself with that kind of creative process. I know that people in the server are super into like customization and stuff, but I don't think I've gotten in there yet. Some people feel ready to do their own custom work pretty early on, but I don't know. I just like the kit as they are. Because to me, the way that the official kits are and the official media and whatnot, they're perfect. I don't think I would change any of the kits in any way. Relationship, married, corporate life, the style I want to get away from, designing my own VTuber model, etc. Wait, actually, let me read your message up in a bit. Let me soak this on a little bit longer. Let me see. You have more responsibility the older you become, whether it's relationship, married, corporate life, style I want to get away from, designing my own VTuber model, etc. That is true. As you get older, this responsibility get pushed onto you, or you pick it up on it as you open up a new section of your life. I don't know. I feel like a baby sometimes. Paying my taxes? You think I know how to do that? The one mangaka for Apothecary Diaries, I think, got convicted for like tax fraud by accident. How do you even do taxes as a manga artist? I don't know. I'm living cringe, but some cringe is cringier than the other cringe. Isn't that what life's... Isn't that like make life spicier, you think? Being able to cringe and make cringe content for yourself as you live by and breathe? I think so, at least. Okay, this time I will not mess it up. Ugh. This time this thing will be soaked to the end with water and will not wrinkle or anything. I never had to throw away a sticker because I messed up on it, but for water decal, you mess up on it, sometimes you gotta throw away, cut your losses. Jueri hacked! No! No! Be right back. In 5 years, I'll change my fan name from Jerry's to Geriatric as requested. 30 plus Xmas cake zone? No, Christmas cake is 25 plus. No one says 30. It's 25 plus because, you know, Christmas is on the 25th. And Christmas cake is regifted pretty often, or at least that's the joke with it. I called my friend 22 a hag and I got yelled at by her for 5 hours. I agree with her. 22 is so young. Age is a very delicate number with women. Because we're still young. But the internet doesn't think so. The internet thinks that we perish at 30. Okay. Okay, now it's on properly again. Ugh. Let's see what else I can do. I want to do the big decal so I don't miss out on the details that they provide. I might though. Give me a second. There's 3 pages of instruction for this one model, I believe. Dang, really? They didn't actually... Okay. Okay. Forgive me. I will do my best to do the underside of this whole thing now. I feel my age, I think, but I feel like everyone around has so much knowledge that I don't, so I just always picking up stuff from the people around, but I don't think that's normal at my age. I don't know stuff yet. The fact that you don't understand what I'm saying, maybe you gotta wait a couple years to find that. Internet and real life are very different place. You're a hag internet years, but young in real life years. Yeah, Ginja! That is true. It's true, it's true. I just think it's kind of funny that people consider 25 to be hag. I probably would have thought that too if I was not at that age. I probably would have thought what they were thinking too. It's just not it. It's just not it at all. I only have 3 of these now. I guess I can't use them anymore. What is one? One... Where is the... Wait a second, I'm trying to find like this thing because they don't have these things in order, so you kind of just have to apply them as you find them on this sheet. One? Is there no one? How is there... Did they give me extra stickers to mess with? They trust me like that? That is crazy. Okay, I guess I'll do the smaller details too. 33? 21? 20? 33... 38? I guess we can do... It's definitely like my own time of thing, isn't it? Because I'm struggling to see these things. I don't have... 38's this one here. Okay, I can do that. Alright. Sorry, just the sidetrack thing there. I look way younger than I actually am, and I mentally feel like a lot of time too. Oh, that's good though. That's good. I think that when it comes to growing up and aging and whatnot, it's best to keep the mindset that you're young. I don't care what the actual number is, it's good to have the mindset of feeling young. Because I think the moment that you start thinking that you're old or something, you start to limit a lot of your own beliefs about yourself and where you're supposed to be or what you're supposed to do. Or what you're supposed to feel like in terms of like back pain and whatnot, but you won't see that for people who think that you're young. 47 million yen unpaid taxes. Yeah, it was 47 million, but I was like, that's pretty Alright, that's not the worst crime one can commit. Tax fraud? Yeah, you know what, those happen occasionally when you don't know how to do your taxes. You'll get there someday. I always look back at my younger self and say I wish I still had the lifestyle. That's why the lifespan of VTubers I think are not very long. They're like the lifespan of a hamster, they say. Mainly because you do them when you're young, but it might get harder as you start adding on more stuff for yourself. I agree. I agree. I wish it wasn't that way, but sometimes you have to kind of face the truth of it all. Every now and then. Alright, so for this part I actually gotta figure out how to apply this onto the shoulder. So we'll have to turn this guy around. Animal Farm? Cringe mindset? I'd never read Animal Farm. I skipped that book somehow in my curriculum. Can't wait to be a geriatric. Oh man, I really don't want to call you guys a geriatric when it comes to that time. Assuming I'm streaming for like another 20 years or something, calling you guys geriatric would be too fitting and I think it would hurt a lot of people. I hope that the gates of heaven, St. Paul, will show me cringe compilation of my life. No, no, I don't want that. I know my cringe moments. Like just saying it right now, just like a specific moment that sometimes pop up and I don't want to bring that upon myself as mental damage. Damn, I haven't moved this guy all that much once I finish these guys. I end up just leaving them on the table afterwards as display. Oh god, I gotta put the scissor down here. No, that's why I don't speak about their age. That's why I don't speak about their age anymore. Yep. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's not a lot of expectation for guys for age and stuff. I feel like for females it is. Hag at 22. I feel offended that the simpleton here called their friend a hag at 22. I didn't feel like a hag at 22. I knew I was young. I felt like I was like a newly born chick out of a hen's egg. That's how terrible that was. That's how terrible that conversation must have been for simpleton and their friend. You guys ever did hags in your was it yearbook or anything? In my school, people write hags, like have a great summer in their yearbook message or whatever. But some people be lazy and write just hags. But now, the internet hags is like the thing that is known by now. Is it? Okay, I think that's it. Please work. Hag is an age, hag is a mindset. Thanks to TikTok frying my brain, I'm eternally 20. Gross! Gross. I'm glad I didn't really get into TikTok. TikTok to me already had sort of a not so good reputation that I just don't bother with it at all. My mindset has been like, well, if it's not on YouTube, you know, then I don't need to go search for it on TikTok. I couldn't do it myself. Isn't there a piece for 38? Maybe there is somewhere. The other shoulder, maybe? Oh, back of the legs too. Oh, okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. Hello there, how are you? Hi, welcome! Ryusei Arata. Should I call you Arata or should I call you Ryusei? Feel free to correct me on that. I think I do get it, but I don't think I would want to take up too much chat space because I start feeling like I'm not as put together as I should be for what I'm doing too. That's very normal. I've had long conversations with friends in my early 20s about that. Wondering, you know, why do I always feel so behind and stuff? But that's gonna be normal for you. That's normal for anyone at the age of 20, maybe 18. I'll give it 18. 18 to like 25. That's the longest span of I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I gotta do it anyways. I think that by the time you hit 25, maybe you're still wondering about what it is, but at least you know what you don't want to do. And then that's sometimes the best kind of direction to have in life, rather than having a direct knowing of it. That'd be nice if you know exactly what you want, but I think we just lack so much experience coming from school to outside of school that we just get stuck in a spot. What did that feel personal? Did it feel personal? That might have been the reply to a different comment earlier. No one is old at 22. Who would think they're old at 22? I feel like I could go to the beach and feel young at 22. I could go to like amusement park. Old age. Don't know her. Watching Vine compilation just to feel something. Watching Vine compilation to feel old. I actually never got into Vine either. That was like the hottest thing growing up. You know, those 6-second videos. You know, Vine was so ahead of its time. It's crazy to think about. Because TikTok is basically what Vine was. Vine was just six seconds of funnies or hee-hees, ha-has and stuff. But TikTok kind of just took that and ran with it. And there's no repercussion either, because Vine doesn't exist anymore by the time TikTok started appearing out. I miss being 22, less responsibilities. Where am I at? I feel like my mental capacity, I feel like an old 21 person, 21. I think the hardest time in my life has been working and doing stuff for uni. But no one knows about this, but when you're in like a medical field, you will have to take like 50 shots at the start of every semester, and that was such an annoying process. Because like, I'm just too lazy to go to doctors once a year even, but I had to go every semester? That's a bit much for me. That was just like a very minor thing, but I hated it. I hated it so much. Alright, time to soak up the water in this. Vine didn't have brain rot unlike TikTok. Okay, I think that's a little bit undersided. Vine definitely did have brain rot of sorts. It was just that the brain rot was 6 seconds video, so you didn't really process it being brain rot, but for sure was not like a very healthy thing. Because I think unlike TikTok, Vine at least only focus on entertainment rather than like education. There are some people who use TikTok as a means of mobilizing information and education, but Vine was just I don't think I ever saw like a funny like educational Vine. Oh no, not university. Yo, simpleton. University students are built so different. I realized that because someone like Joe Bob, when he's like, oh yeah guys, I'm gonna make this YouTube video, but I also gotta do some this, that, and project 2, and I'm gonna make it work, and he does make it work, it's so crazy to me. Uni kids are built different. They have the stressor of like a salary man in his 50s working for this company for 10 years at a 50-hour pace per week. It's crazy. I don't think I have the stamina to return to uni for that kind of environment again. That'd be kind of hard for me. I don't know if I can. Vintage brain rot. Nostalgia, one might say. It's surprising how much you could fit in 6-second clips and make it meaningful or like funny. It's back then, you know, Vine wasn't really a competition to YouTube because people were making long form videos, but now that things have become shorter and recognized to be shorter, it's been kind of crazy. Everything feels like it's keying. It's like a key jangling thing. It's like a casino everywhere you go. It gotta be colorful and meaningful, and it has fanfare and everything for it. All I'm saying is I never saw galvanized steel on Vine. What's that? I don't know what it is. It's crazy how busy you always are near the end. I don't know how you do it, Joe Bob. Time management is insane. I gotta give props to you on that. No, I think Emotes is also a studio source too, but he manages to get out like these long videos impressively as well. Oh no! Putting the other piece. Ah, it slid off, it slid off, slid off, slid off, slid off. I slid it off by accident. Whoops. I guess we have to apply it directly now. I didn't know which side this was. Whether this is front or back. I'm hoping it's the front. It should say warning. Okay, I do see it, but my eyes are failing me now. University demanding to be some of my life. I hope my time is not managed. It's crazy because I remember feeling so bad for taking like a 14-12 credit course because, you know, I knew I couldn't handle like a 15-hour course. But I was a full-time student, but I didn't feel like I was mentally ready because I was still reeling in from the previous semester. Honestly, the best time to graduate was during COVID, but it was so hard. It's so hard doing online schooling for what it's worth. And you know, people who haven't gone through it, they will disagree with you. And you can't listen to them because they didn't go through online schooling for their opinions on it. It's sheer will and desperately forcing yourself not to burn out. Relearning how to relax has been real for me the past couple weeks. I'm gonna have to learn how to do that for next week, after the week after. I don't know if I want to do 5 streams a week. I might actually do 4 streams a week, but then we'll have one to be a membership stream because I also gotta pace myself a little bit before I gotta like prep myself for the vacation. Ugh. Well, I'm scared. I'm scared of taking a break. I know I'm okay to take a break as a creator, but it's hard. It's just something that every creator goes through. Because we're just so used to putting out content or whatever, but then suddenly taking that out for 2 weeks just does not feel correct. It don't feel real at all. Alright, the back of the legs has a little emblem there. 35 on this? I'm gonna see if I can do a decent amount of it on my own time, but this is pretty good. I like this decal kit a lot. Okay, I'll just wrap it up here. We got pretty decently far with this, I would say. Nothing too crazy, but at least the bigger pieces I've gotten, like on the wings, back to the legs here, and some parts in the front here. The lining of the legs here is popping up out now. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll take a clearer picture of it, I think, once it's done. Right now, it's still like a work in progress, and I still see the ugly knobs I got from the first time with this. There are brain rot videos on TikTok that are terrible home design with the crevice background porting. Well, yeah, that is brain rot, but I don't think saying that 6-second videos are not brain rot is a different kind of copium. I graduated during COVID with a finance degree, but couldn't get a job, and our graduation was 5-minute venue for photos. That's tough. You had a tough simpleton, I feel like, because I probably would have graduated during COVID too, but it's hard. I need like a space that's not my room to study and do all the work I can. I was on 12 hours the past couple of semesters because thankfully I did it a lot early, but some people were on 15 or 18. I don't know how they did it. Generally would have failed class this past semester. Wow. I think it gets really hefty at 15. I think 15 is a lot to handle 15 credit courses. College is stressful for me since I spent 3 hours a day commute. 3 hours a day? 1.5 hours each day? Oh no! Oh, that's just some sacrifice you have to make, right? If you're a commuter student versus like living on campus. I think for me, it's about maybe 45 to 1 hour. I forgot how long it was. But during the winter time, oh my god, forget it. You know how your grandparents are always like, yeah, you know, I walked 12 miles to school in the winter time with no clothes on. Well, try driving in the winter time to get to school. That 1 hour commute is only 2 hours out of nowhere because of traffic and whatnot. Are you still water decal? I'm still a sticker liker, Lysergic. I don't think water decal is for me, but I do it anyways because it looks good. But I wish they were stickers. I would like the like shiny little look to it and stuff, the matte gloss. But the advantage with water decal is that when it goes onto the model kit, it looks like it's part of the kit. It's very smooth. There's no raised areas for this thing anyways to fully grasp onto it. They didn't fall on the shoulders. I don't know if you can see it. I like the ones at the back of the legs. It really does kind of enhances the general look of it. Let me see if I can fix the camera manually. I think I can. I thought the camera wasn't like jittering or anything today. It's actually pretty docile. It's really uncommon. You see the back of the legs? You might be able to see it, but you're not gonna see the lighting with it too. There, yeah. The wings and stuff, pretty neat too. The shoulder pads here. I'm surprised they didn't add like the sticker on the other side. They didn't actually have the symmetry for it. Don't look at my panel lining! It looks a little doo-doo. Water decal around the legs there, trying to outline it and everything. Okay, very decent work. I'll be working on this after the stream. Whoops, the focus is not there. Okay. Sometimes my commute could take hours depending on traffic was bad enough. Save money, not worth. I've been there too. I feel like vines require more effort to be effective. Vine was just the beginning of it all. I don't think anyone could deny that perhaps, maybe, TikTok took some inspiration from Vines. Super detailed and touched up kit, something we can look forward to. Yes. I'm actually down for like a photo shoot for this one. I didn't get a chance to photograph the Seagrin. I really wanted to, but found like a dedicated time block for it all. Changed me to What do you do in a 1.5 hour commute? Do you like open up games, play some mahjong and call it a day? Do you study on there? Do you do your homework there? We had to do 18 to be considered full time, which maximizes the amount you get for FAFSA, plus money you get from the school, which lowers your tuition. That is true. I think for me, it was considered full time as long as you had 12 minimum credits, but I've done 18 credit courses, and those were a different kind of hell for medical kind of related degrees. Refill cookie. Scuff. No! Don't look at the lining! Don't look at the lining. It's my first time lining. That's why I never lined ever again. This is the only one that has panel lining, and in my subsequent one just left it without it. Because I think they're okay without it. I'm coping with. 3-inch person? That's so sad. That's so sad, Vego. You didn't have to rub it in like that. I did 21 my final semester to graduate. Thankfully, they're just electives. That's actually not so bad. I like electives. I think they're fun. They're generally pretty easygoing kind of courses. You have a bit more interest in saying what you want to study, right? So I wouldn't mind that 21 course elective for that kind of thing. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up in this stream. I think I'll get at least half of this done, and maybe we'll finish a decent amount of it next week. We'll do the same thing next week. Next week it's gonna be a Thursday, Friday, Saturday stream, and then Sunday stream we'll have for membership, so we can do like little mini party and send off before I go on vacation. So that's what I want to do. Nothing too crazy next week, maybe just that little change there. And yeah. 18 is full-time, can't be real. I didn't know that full-time could be more than 12. 18 is absurd. 18 minimum is crazy. No, I have Asian parents. You be a doctor, go to tech, or go to zone. Oof. Oof, he's playing stuff on hard mode. I feel for you. Glad Jueri coming. Thank you. Anytao. Joe Bob. You Sergic. Asian wing sauce, the goat. Me? Kami-sama? I'd be the worst god there is on this earth if that was the case. Thank you, Ginja. See you next time. Yes, see you next time. We'll pick it back up on Thursday with something. I'll figure out something. Friday, RE1. Saturday, a little bit more water decal, and then Sunday, a little party, a little classroom party for our membership stream. Okay, see you guys. Oh, bye, do we get? Is it time for sign off? Yes, this is sign off here. Yo, Dark Rambler 2. Bye, Simpleton. Nice chatting with you guys, and for some of you guys who are here for the first time, it's also nice to have you here too. Bye bye. Bye.